So, I don't know how this happened, but insidiously and against our will,
Chapter 2 or 3?
Insidious,
Last key?
Insidious
Red Door.
12, the Red Door. You have turned us into a podcast that watches anime and reviews Japanese snacks. We've become everything we hate.
Yeah, I mean, you can't continue to live our lives in squalor and in secret, hiding behind doors in rooms that have clothing in them, and in some people's cases, millions of DVDs.
Yeah.
And eventually we're going to come around to what everybody else is doing.
This is the pivot we promised ourselves we'd never do. We had the whole world before us. We could have done anything. We could have gone right-wing grifter. We should have gone right-wing grifter.
It's not like we can't now.
No, we literally can't now.
No,
we're a weeb podcast.
We could
now.
be the first right-wing
weeb podcast.
Grifter weeb podcast. There's nothing that says you can't be a weeb, but also
be racist.
Think that socialism is the same as being a Nazi.
Ever heard of a little something called the National Socialist Party, Drew? Also,
Z. It's for socialist.
Yeah, you nailed it. Again, pushing the limits of how soon into the podcast we say Nazi and see if we can still get monetized. Well, we did with the suicide one.
That's true. We also didn't mention their leader at all, so...
Oh, the hero who killed Hitler? Saved it! No. I was about to unsave it, and I'm like, no, we're in the first minute. No, let's chill out.
This is probably smart.
Let's have a nice podcast. Can we, for once, have a nice podcast?
For once, have a good podcast.
What do you think? By the law of averages, we're due for one, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or are we the ones that buck the trend?
I don't think today's the day. I think we're gonna have a lot of anti-feminist talk on this podcast while sampling all of these Japanese treats.
All of these wares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we got Barbenheimer review.
Yeah.
We got
anime review.
We got anime.
Or as it's frequently known, Japanime, which is stupid because it's all Japan.
Well, in this timeline, it's all Japan.
Yeah, we'll get to the right timeline.
Yeah, but I want to talk about Germanime.
Germanime. We'll get there.
That's the dream. A beautiful dream we almost realized.
We were so close. Just a couple months away.
Honestly.
Just bump up production and we've got a whole different timeline for you.
If you would have listened to fucking Benny Safdie.
Benny knows what's up.
And
he may be the ugliest man on the planet.
And his fission bullshit, instead of insisting on fusion, if you had gone hydrogen instead of uranium, we got a world full of beautiful Germanime.
The target's too small.
Shut up.
Well, find a bigger target.
Who cares if it... Okay. Hot take. There's no such thing as a target that's too small if your bomb is big enough. Is that the most insightful thing I've ever said?
No, not at all. Listen here, Julius Robert Oppenheimer. That's right, the J stands for Julius.
You know the J. I'm going to defer to you on all things Oppenheimer then.
May I introduce you to a little city called Moscow?
I mean, yeah, your Moscow planet is
that
great.
Too small? You size queen.
Also, why not Tokyo?
I don't know.
I never really got that.
I don't know. I mean, they said Kyoto.
They said no Kyoto because they're honestly because they're nice.
Cultural significance.
They said no Kyoto because it's too nice.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they were thinking in their heads that after this, we're the people who we've evaporated a large percentage of their female and child population. We're gonna need those guys to turn face
on our side
and be on our side.
Yeah.
So if we destroy their biggest city or their cultural centerpiece, they might be a little mad at us. But if we just destroy a couple smaller cities,
and you know what's crazy? They were right. It completely worked. They were friends with Japan by like 1948.
And they let Emperor Hirohito remain in power.
That's just polite.
They didn't even kick him out.
That was just
They
polite.
were like, all right, you had your fun, but let's go back to the way it used to be.
I'm sorry, did Hirohito kamikaze Pearl Harbor?
That's true.
No. He was just on his throne, minding his business.
Yes.
And I bet it's...
Ignoring all of the people within his cabinet that were saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. America's not in the war. What's the point of fucking with them?
Remember when we signed that peace treaty with them last week?
Yeah, that was maybe the dumbest thing the Japanese ever did.
Yeah, certainly the sneakiest.
Sneaky for sure.
Sneakiest and one of the dumbest.
Mean, they are sneaky Japs.
They are.
But,
okay.
But... yeah, I love just all of your political advisors telling you, this is bad.
What?
This is stupid. What are you doing?
What do you hope to gain?
And then he's like, no, we're going to do it.
Do you think you're going to take over America?
Yeah. Or
do you think you're doing a man in a high castle? Because you're not.
You're not.
Stephen Root is nowhere to be seen.
Spoiler alert.
He's the man in the high castle.
For anyone who hasn't seen just episode 1, me. Because you know why? TV.
It is TV.
Episodic. Sorry, it's not television.
It's not episodic because you'll watch the Will Arnett murder mystery game show on Netflix.
To be fair, it's 6 episodes and it's all people we like,
and
except for Andy Murphy. Who's
won't watch.
Awful. Oh, we also forgot to tell you that there's a terrible Sharon Stone episode too, where it's very clear that her publicist convinced her it was something else.
Oh,
and then she got there and was like, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I'm not interested in anything you're trying to get me
I bet
to
she
do."
didn't even show her pussy.
She did not show her pussy, which is very, very disrespectful.
I agree.
If Will's gonna invite you on his Netflix show,
show your pussy.
You should show your pussy.
Yes,
even if you're a disgusting 70-year-old woman.
Annie Murphy showed her pussy.
Yeah, she's gross, though.
Eddie Murphy showed his pussy.
His pussy to that trans prostitute he picked up. Do you think he was going to bottom? Or was he just getting blown?
Oh.
Was he just getting Sloppenheimer?
Great question,
Which I tried to give to myself in the bathroom at the restaurant in between movies after I had seen Florence Pugh fully naked.
Mm-hmm. Who can blame you?
I can't. Nobody. I wouldn't allow
Did
it.
Eddie Murphy bottom for the trans prostitute? That's a fantastic question, obviously, and one I've never really put a lot of thought into. You know what? Write in, let us know. Give us a call live on the air, 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL, and let us know where you stand on Eddie Murphy topping or bottoming for the trans prostitute he accidentally picked up and on purpose had sex with. It was a real lemons into lemonade situation.
Yeah. Shalimar Seuli.
Fun name.
Yeah.
Is every trans
R.I.P.?
prostitute named Shalimar?
R.I.P.
Oh, we lost Shalimar?
Remember, I think we talked about this on the podcast.
We honestly did.
Fell out of a window
That's
not
right.
that long after the incident.
Yeah,
died.
Michael Jackson dropped Shalimar out of a window.
Yep.
That's a sad story.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie, what are you doing? Well, maybe it wasn't Eddie. Maybe it was one of the other clumps that did it.
It could have been a different
It was
clump.
a different clump that was looking to get brain from a trans prostitute in the early 90s. Or mid-90s, I guess. Why, you're not a big fan of the term brain?
No, I actually love the term brain. It's one of the funniest ones.
I'm a big fan of brain. But brain is also balls, so are you just sucking balls?
Just brain is balls. But getting brain, giving brain, if you throw a verb in front of it, then it's oral sex.
Okay. But to the penis. To the
penis. It's
to
not-
the
no.
shaft and the head, and
Yes.
not just the balls.
Not just the ball. If you can fit the balls in also, hey, you're a champ.
There you go.
But
I've seen it. I've seen it done.
I seen it. I seen a crime go. Oh hi, I'm Scott. That's my guest host Drew, who's been guesting for some time. But he's a fan favorite guest on my podcast, The Worst Year of Our Lives. Hi, welcome.
Hello. Howdy. One of us is an RSOHRR. I'm not going to tell you who, but it's not me.
Drew's got a fun new acronym that he's testing out on people he just meets about me. Hey, person I met today, did you know Scott is an RSO HRR, and that's why we have to sit between him and the children at Barbie?
Hey, I know. I just made you watch the entire movie
With my hands
with
up.
your hands up near your face.
Yeah.
So I could see where they were at all times.
And you kept checking.
And I kept checking.
Look, whose fault is it if you're gonna not make Barbie R-rated?
Very, very true. And also the fact that
I blame the MPAA.
Then I ended up sitting next to children, and I didn't have to keep my hands above my waist.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fair
I
at
can
all.
be trusted.
Because you're not an RSO HRR.
Correct.
Are you a JRH NBR?
Yes.
People have to look up all of it. I'm not going to tell anyone.
I want them to.
Yeah, no, me too.
I want them to figure it out for themselves.
I like that. Internet, are we on it?
We're on the internet.
Great.
We're live on the internet.
Next order of business.
People can find us on the medias.
Where can they find you?
The Spotify's, the Apple Plus, Apple Play Music.
We also have a new Apple Plus series in development that no one's ever going to watch.
Yes.
As is the style. As was the style at the time with I don't know, every Apple Plus show besides Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, yeah. No, there's that other one that's got Adam Scott in it.
I'm gonna say, I think I can pull it. Severance. Nice.
Yeah, you're right.
Should I watch it? It's TV. I watch TV.
You do watch TV, but I have no idea.
What's Apple TV's slogan? It's not TV. It's TV. Because the HBO already took the good one.
It's not TV. It's
worse.
Fruit. It's Apple. It's fruit.
Apple TV, like TV, but a little worse.
A little worse. Apple TV. You're going to subscribe to it and then forget that you have it.
Apple TV. Is network TV too exciting for you?
Do you not enjoy watching ABC's Blackish spin-offs? No.
There have been some other issues, haven't there?
Yeah.
There was
like a college one where the daughter went to college.
Yeah.
And then
educated-ish.
And then there was the one where
married-ish? Single-ish? Living Single-ish? Did they just remake Living Single?
I really couldn't tell you. Do you want me to look this up? Is that what you're fishing for?
Sister-ish? The Wayans brothers-ish? I'm just going to name every UPN sitcom.
How many
Moesha-ish?
Blackish spin-offs are there is the first thing that came up when I searched that.
That implies there's probably more than one.
Let's see.
Childish?
There's a potential spin-off series focused on goes to college called Grownish.
Grownish, the opposite of childish.
Then the demand for spin-offs didn't stop there. The franchise would eventually expand to include the spin-offs Mixed-ish.
Oh, there was a Mixed-ish.
Which focused on the character of Rainbow Johnson during her childhood, and #BlackAF, which saw the franchise branch out to Netflix. A new spin-off series has been greenlit by ABC called Oldish. This time the show centers around Lawrence Fishburne's character Earl Pops Johnson.
Larry Fish.
As he attempts to reconnect with his wife, Ruby Johnson. Played by Jennifer Lewis. If you want to join these Blackish cast favorites and get a start on your acting career, keep an eye out for casting calls.
Can we get on Oldish?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't because I'm too young, but you could. I could support you.
I mean, I'm Blackish.
In your bid for Oldish.
We're both Blackish. We got a little bit of black on us.
We do got a little bit of black on it. We got enough that we can say
the tip of your tail's black.
That's true.
And I got black dots on me.
You do. Do I get super mad when people draw me, or honestly any tiger, with a white tip of their tail?
Yes.
I do, because
it's stupid.
Because it's stupid and doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Are you listening?
Do your research.
Yeah.
Before you draw something, look it up on the internet.
Full anatomy.
Before you're going to draw a full-size bull putting its penis inside the butthole of a wolf,
sure,
make sure you do extensive research on the visual look of all their genitals. That's all we're asking.
Yeah,
don't draw it with like the wrong color testicles.
And
that's weird.
And don't give them both human penises.
No,
it's weird.
Anatomically correct.
It makes it weirder when you do that. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody wants it to be real. They want realistic. So do it.
So do it. What else is going on? Manscaped?
Nope. Manscaped's not going on.
We'll touch base in October.
Maybe. If they don't somehow forget who we are.
Oh, they will. I mean, Sam's got a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate of not answering anyone.
Yeah.
But hey, like, you people, you did a very, very good job with manscaping, though. You helped us out quite a bit from what it seems. I mean, you got us renewed.
Yeah.
twice.
And you got us the contract in the first place
the first
with the
place.
trial, which I think we still owe them presents for.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about them that much.
We should do the photo shoot.
I mean, I want to do to do the photo shoot.
It's
it's a matter of time of doing the photo shoot and getting somebody to do the photo shoot.
Yeah, I guess we do need a third person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say you had like a film school?
I had a
contact?
friend, but then he like kind of weirdly no-sold me.
What a bitch.
And then like after no-selling me, tried to get me to follow a different page of his like a couple weeks later, and then I was like, hey fucker, answer my message.
Then maybe I'll follow your other dumb thing.
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't think it's happening. I think it fell apart.
All right.
We'll get somebody.
Okay.
Somebody in Vancouver who wants to volunteer their time to photograph us being silly geese.
Yeah.
But not geese. Nobody's
Not geese.
Although they're monsters, so
They are.
somebody should be a geese. They're what velociraptors evolved into.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like they try to kill you. Like
Yeah.
they're going for the kill.
Yeah, very much so. Okay, probably cross off the Manscaped thing.
Yeah, probably could cross that off.
Hey,
How about the fact that we had an excellent match at SOS
we did have an
last
excellent
week,
match at SOS.
where I thought I might have broken my hand.
Yes.
But it's not broken, it's just severely bruised.
it just bruised and probably sprained somewhere.
Maybe. I think it's mostly my pinky, which was already bothering me from the previous
I forgot to
SOS
ask,
match.
that's the same hand.
Same hand. Same hand.
Oh, man, you
Same
hate
hand, same side.
You hate your pinky.
Yeah. And like my pinky still does kind of like you can see how I can straighten that one all
Yeah.
the way. That's as much as I can straighten it.
It's a bit of a claw.
Yeah. So, I don't know, whatever. And like forcing it to straighten hurts. So,
Yeah.
I definitely did something to it. But yeah,
But
I'm
definitely not as bad as originally thought, and should be good for next month.
next month when nothing happens, yeah.
Next month, which isn't definitely a major step in our secret plan.
It is the first domino to fall.
It really is.
In the plan that is going to be the most fun we've ever had doing wrestling, assuming we're allowed to do everything we want to do.
Yeah, which always happens.
Well, yes, but it is nice when you come up with an idea that's not like, and then win the world title, and then blah 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 blah. Because like that's where you go wrong with booking yourself in long-term storylines,
Yeah.
when you're like, assume you're, I don't know, coming back from a serious arm injury to win a Royal Rumble and then go on to challenge for the title because it makes the most sense.
It makes perfect
But then
sense.
also you
But then-
remember that you have a penis and
Then
you
getting
can't
told no because you're not a girl.
because you're not a bad girl.
Once again, white, male, heterosexual furries, the most oppressed people on the planet.
Most oppressed. Even if you're the most popular wrestler in the company, and then they're like, no, you're
girl."
a boy. No boys.
I'm glad the promotion's fucking dead.
I mean,
That's what you get.
I'm not.
No, I'm not
but-
either. I'm sad. It was the best.
Yeah, it was the best. Although what we got going on now is not too bad.
No, it's nice.
Could be worse.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with the way things have gone. For the first time ever.
For the first time ever.
Is this what it's like to be happy?
No.
No.
Also, I'm not happy. I'm just pretending to be happy.
I mean, that's half the battle. As long as you're outwardly happy, people don't have to worry about you.
That's true. That is true. Just pretend like you don't want to kill yourself.
Yeah. Hide the pain.
Yeah.
I
did remember just right now. This literally just popped in my head.
This is breaking news.
The other
is this
thing,
an exclusive?
The other thing in Barbie that made me mad. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't even Barbie. No, sorry. The other thing in Oppenheimer that made me mad was the reference to young John F. Kennedy.
That was cute.
And I was like, whatever.
That was cute.
Just because he's alive during the time that this movie is happening, it's I don't know, just throwing names out there.
I mean, if that actually happened, if he actually was one of the dissenters.
I mean, he probably was.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you're just like asking for the names of the senators who, just so you can say it was JFK.
Oh, for sure. This young fucking upstart
this young
from
whippersnapper from
Massachusetts. This Catholic fuck got a real wild hair up his ass about politics. What's your Twitter?
Oh, Sarah Thomas. And also my letterbox, and also my PSN and my Mastodon, and I actually have had a couple random people request to follow me on Instagram, which I've surprisingly let them. But I don't follow them back because I don't care what their lives are. I only care about my lives and all of the
and all 9 of them,
and all the thirst trap women I follow on Instagram. Yeah. It was what else? What else do I have accounts on? Steam. People keep adding me on Steam, even though I haven't used it since we played that game for the podcast.
Shout out to Changed.
And then I don't know. Farmers Only. No, I deleted that because it was annoying.
JDate.
No, Scott.
Thought I could trick them.
They don't want to be with us just as much as we don't want to be with them.
Separate but equal.
Separate but equal, but
not equal.
Not equal. I'm just looking up. I looked up JFK's pre-presidential voting record and stands on issues.
Okay.
But I don't. I guess it doesn't have.
I'm sure after the movie, people have asked that question.
Yeah, that's probably because literally that's
somewhere.
the first thing that came up. But anyways.
Yeah.
Is that all my social medias? Yeah. I mean, the only one I really care about is Letterboxd. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what are you? What do you got?
I'm at Not Scott Henson on Twitter, and I guess also on Letterboxd, where I posted 2 reviews 2 fucking day.
Yep.
Nearly doubling my output for the year so far. I'm doing good. You have a little more output than me. If you're gonna follow one, I'd say follow Drew. But
sure.
But when I do things, I'm pleased with them. They're of high quality.
Should I give them the live review for the movie that I didn't log earlier because I was too busy, but I put it on in the background while I was like organizing, cleaning up, folding laundry, whatever.
Sure.
20. I mean, the funny thing is I'm giving them a preview of it before it comes out, but then I'm gonna log it before this comes out. So
Yep.
I randomly put on a movie, so I didn't have to pay attention. 2017's Fist Fight.
Is it a Charlie Day
and Ice Cube? And my review will be, like the only way you can still make it seem as if Ice Cube has street cred, make him a teacher in a white suburban high school who's kind of scary. Because you put him in an inner city school, he is calling his publicist fast.
Yeah. He's the biggest pussy in the school.
While also refusing to pay taxes because he's a Republican now. So he's like, well, no, I'm not paying for those.
Rabid anti-Semite.
And at one point, he just like, in the movie, Charlie Day tries to frame him by putting drugs in his bag. And when the police come, he like does like a record scratch, straight down the barrel look and goes, fuck the police.
Oh my god, that sucks. That sucks, Drew. God damn.
It's so terrible.
Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, but Charlie's great in it. But
because Charlie's good.
Ice Cube is the biggest sellout in the history of sellouts.
Hey, if you're listening to this at youtube.com/@NotScottHenson, great. You're halfway. You've already completed step 1. Everyone else, go to youtube.com/@NotScottHenson. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, fucking do that. I mean, come on. But better yet, join the channel, become a member, achieve membership status. It's an exclusive club, racially, where only the coolest races can join. So if you think your race is cool, click the join button, choose your membership level, and if it lets you, then your race is cool. Much like new member, Kiroku Bandit.
Brian?
Could be a Brian.
Oh. That's what I like to hear. More Brians.
Who is a bird-headed coyote. They're giving us money, so we're gonna reserve judgment on... I know.
Okay, how about this? We won't say anything mean on pod.
Yes.
But as soon as I push the stop button,
yelling,
we're letting them have it.
I think that's fair. Okay. And that is what membership affords you.
That is, yeah.
Zero public shaming.
Yeah. Unless you stop giving us your payments, and then we have to out you as a creep.
Kuroku, if you stop... Okay, let's just say it's in everyone's best interest that you never stop. Not only because of the public shaming, but because of the benefits of membership. Early episodes, exclusive emotes, and most importantly, your membership badge right beside your username of an increasingly thick hog over the course of months. There's a good chunk of people at the 6+ month hog level right now, and you guys, when you make it to 12, you're not going to believe your goddamn eyes. So you're welcome in advance from us and Caraxa, who made the graphics.
Excellent graphics.
And what else is going on before we go full
You got a Cameo?
weeb? I do have a Cameo. Cameo.com/scoot if you want to pay me to say something on video. Or if you want to cut out the middleman of having something done for you, you can just send money to paypal.me/notscotthenson or
paypal.me/Syrian Softpaws.
there you go. You want to say it quieter so like it's a secret?
It is a secret. I don't want everybody to. I don't want just anybody to send me money.
Fair.
I only want the people that are gonna listen to that quietly, so they know what I'm saying.
I only want the good boys and girls sending money. I take all comers. I'll take the riffraff that Drew doesn't want. in most scenarios.
In most scenarios.
Hey
Scott.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Barbie?
Let's circle back to Barbenheimer. Partly so you forget that question and I don't have to answer it.
I don't think I'm ever gonna forget, but
probably
okay.
not. But let's do. I guess we should do the drinks while they're cold-ish.
Probably.
So
While they're oldish.
while they're oldish, with Lawrence Fishburne, Tuesdays
Larry
on ABC.
Fish.
What
did I just watch with Larry Fish in it? Oh, MI3.
The Matrix.
MI3.
How was it? Did he take his face off?
He did not. He was the one that they were trying to convince him was the bad guy, and then turned out he was the good guy.
Pretty woke.
Spoiler alert.
Turns out the black guy was good.
He's the head of
MI6.
Nope, it's not MI6. It's
but by MI6,
IMF.
But by MI6, I meant Mission Impossible 6, not the British Secret Service.
IMF, which in the movie, Tom Cruise tells his wife, Michelle Monaghan, I work for the secret government agency called IMF. She goes, what does it stand for? And he says, Impossible Mission Force. And then she kind of chuckles and he goes, no, that's the real name.
But there already is an IMF.
I know. But like, whatever. It's a dumb joke in the movie. I don't think it's actually what it stands for.
Okay, it is a joke, right?
That's what Tom Cruise says.
Okay. What a liar. It's a good thing that's the only lie Tom Cruise has ever told.
That is the one and only lie.
Yeah. Maybe that and I'm in love with Katie Holmes, a human woman. Drew is jumping on his chair right now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fall.
One of the most psychotic things ever.
It's wild.
Committed to tape.
How anybody let him do that? Like his publicist,
yeah,
the head of Scientology,
yeah.
Like, hey Tom, maybe don't be a crazy
was
person.
that the day that David Miscavige was murdering his wife Shelley that he didn't have his eye on Tom Cruise?
It's possible.
Damn, a real perfect storm.
It's a real perfect storm. Which one was the better one? Of the two documentaries, which one was the better one?
On
Scientology.
Going Clear and Mission Impossible 4?
Yeah.
Battlefield Earth?
No, what the hell's the other one called?
I don't know if I've seen the other one.
Oh.
Going Clear's good. There is Leia Remini's TV show.
Yes. What's the other one called?
Sure would like to fuck that Leia Remini.
Me too.
On Saved by the Bell.
Sure. But also, I still would now. She's got big old mommy milkers.
Sure would like to fuck that Miss Bliss.
Ooh, I don't know about that. She might be dead.
She might be dead.
Oh, it was just called My Scientology Movie. It was the Louis Theroux one.
Oh. I mean, I like...
Also pretty good.
I like my Louis.
But Going Clear was probably the good one.
Yeah.
Miss Bliss, Saved by the Bell. Although...
Is she with us?
Well, I'm sure you're aware that the show used to be called...
Good Morning, Miss Bliss. Thank you very much.
Starring... it was Haley Mills.
Miss Bliss was Haley Mills?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Well, now you do. And
She was a Parent Trap?
Yep, and she's very much alive. She's
Well,
she's only 77.
This is fantastic news all around.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Miss Bliss is
you and I are learning things on. Isn't it great when we have a podcast where we're learning things?
I love learning things on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Literally, Susan / Sharon from the Parent Trap.
Yeah,
was also Miss Bliss. Yeah.
God damn.
No, this is news to me.
That's really interesting. I think we can end the podcast. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, me too.
What are we for time? 2 3/4 hours?
7 hours. 30 minutes exactly.
That's pretty good. So, speaking of podcast lengths,
Secret gay.
I've learned the listeners do seem to have a bit of a cutoff point when it. I can hear you. Stop it.
Okay, continue on your way.
They do seem to have an upper limit when it comes to lengths because our 2 parts of 2020. The first was 3 hours. The second was 4.5.
Yeah.
Definitely more listens for part 1.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah.
Even though all of the good information
our top 10
was in the second
are in the second
episode.
part.
So what you're saying is we should really try to knock these down to like 2 hours.
Or I'd say worst case 2-3 hours because they seem to tolerate 3 at a time. 4.5 is asking a lot.
Well, come back and finish it. You don't have to do it all at one time.
Is that what, maybe they think that? Maybe they think they have to do it at once.
We're giving you so much content and you can't even finish it.
I think they think that if they don't listen to it in one go, they're failures of some sort. Guys, it's okay.
I guess it's possible.
You can do it in. We'll allow you to do it in 2 parts. Obviously, don't do it in more than 2. That's ridiculous.
That's pretty silly.
That's just being a baby. But you can do it in 2. You can do it in 2-hour and 15-minute sessions. Everyone has that.
Everyone's got that.
Come on.
How do you not have that?
Yeah, so new rule. You can listen to podcasts over 4 hours in 2 parts now. If you're a member. if you sign up at youtube.com/@NotScottHansen, click the join button, then we'll allow you to listen to the podcast in 2 parts if it's over 4 hours.
Yes.
That seems... Look,
we don't ask for a lot.
I don't often use the term hero.
You know what? I have very rarely in my life
Exactly.
heard you say the word hero out loud.
But this is a pretty heroic thing we're doing.
Very heroic.
So, you're welcome.
Also, do I have the email in front of me for partnership with a new sponsor, but I need full information on how many views, listens, downloads we have, so I can
we'll tell them
submit
the same lie we told Manscaped. Is this a real thing? Is this
it. It's a real thing.
on...
It was one of the ones I said I wanted to apply for, and then I just looked up how to do it, and it's very simple.
Squatch?
Oh, actually, I didn't even think of that one.
What's the other one? Tell me it's Bad Dragon.
I also didn't even think about that. Let me
We got
see.
2 things to do after the podcast. What's this one, or should we not say it?
I don't want to say it in case we don't get it.
That's fair. It's nothing. Don't stop asking questions.
Squatch soap. All right, well, I've got them loaded up, so we can look into it afterwards.
Excellent.
I also feel like maybe we started... you know what? I don't think we spent enough time before we recorded just talking and hanging out. That definitely made it so now I have to pee.
Oh,
so
good timing.
You keep talking. I'm going to go relieve myself.
Yeah, we definitely, even though we saw each other all day yesterday, we still decided to hang out, eat, and have the giggles for about 3 hours before we started podcasting. So while Drew pees, let's just sit and have some quiet time. No, that's gonna be really annoying. So I think we're gonna move into the food. So I'll ramp up on the food intro. I think that's all the housekeeping that needs taken care of. Thanks again for the new membership and more of you. How about more of you be like our new friend Kuroku and sign up? Just sign up. Just stop what you're doing. So we have a lot of food and drink that we have been given. Eve in Seattle at Seattle. I wish it was Seattle. At Tacoma at SOS. Usually, if not always, brings us a American Snacks goodie bag, and delivered this time. Also delivered by getting us a great Airbnb for after the show, so we didn't have to drive back from Tacoma across the border.
Eve, you the best.
Well, after midnight, and those were some very nice s'mores cupcakes made for my birthday. Yeah,
delicious.
I took some home and they had them 2-3 days later, still good because they're full of marshmallow goo in the middle, so they stayed moist. It was great. So we got some stuff from Eve, and then if that was all we had, we'd still have a decent amount.
I kind of feel like this podcast should just be called "We Both Have Severe ADHD."
Who said that?
Because I was trying to make a point about my hand earlier, and then I remembered it when I went to the bathroom.
Let's circle back to the hand.
Because we were like, we did like 9 things after that.
Yep.
There are definitely a couple of people who sent me some messages during the week, and I apologize if I didn't respond. But using my hand was not exactly something that was easy to me.
Yes.
So I will reconcile my responses immediately.
That's very good of you.
But yeah, holding a phone while trying to text or turning my hand over to type was not fun. So.
Yeah, but getting better now?
Yeah, mostly fine. I would say I have like 85% mobility back and very limited pain, other than my pinky doesn't work.
The pinky stuff. So you're comfortable on a keyboard?
I'm okay. My hand is hovering a little bit because I still can't like flatten my hand down. So it's just one finger mostly.
Well, since you're on a keyboard,
am I?
Let's go ahead.
No, continue.
I was gonna say let's not go immediately to food, which I was introing as you were in the bathroom, because we have pressing business to attend to. A thing I believe we promised on air, or at least talked about off air. And what's the difference except how much you people know?
Is it the fact that currently I'm changing the background on my laptop to a naked picture of Florence Pugh?
Are you actually?
I mean, it's loaded up.
I think you need to register a Fur Affinity account on air right now.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
I'm not interested.
Furaffinity.net. Let's go.
I'm not interested.
Let's go.
I'm too busy looking at naked Florence Pugh.
Stop looking. You need to stop looking at so much porn when we record.
It's not porn, Scott. It's
porn.
Tasteful. It's tasteful nudes of a beautiful actress.
I'm not taking you to any more PG-13 movies.
Aww.
You get too overstimulated.
So now I'm just gonna have to go watch A Kid in King Arthur's Court.
Yep, and the new DreamWorks Duck movie.
Yeah, the Duck movie. Ugh. Okay, fine.
Furaffinity.net.
Oh.
Do you already like what you see?
No. It's telling me I have an account, but when I tried to log in before, it told me I did. But I don't have a second email.
Is there a forgot password? But you don't know what email it would be.
Password recovery tool. Username.
Is there a
email? It's got to be this one.
So is there a furaffinity.net/user/SarianSoftPaws? Let's see that.
Did somebody make one for me and they aren't giving it to me?
There's an account that was created June 29th, 2019.
Maybe I don't know what email or password I would have used.
What would you have used in 2019? So, and what's the password recovery? You put in your email?
Yeah, I did, and it sent me something.
Okay.
But
so great. Do that.
I'm very confused.
If it sent you something, why are you confused? You're most of the way there.
Yeah, but I couldn't log in last time.
It must have been a weird password.
And
I'm gay 6969.
How did you know?
I know your body.
No, it just gave me a random N Q J F B P. Sorry.
Riveting audio as Drew puts in a random password he
And
was
it's
assigned.
so
And
fucking
it's really long. Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to protect for Affinity?
I don't know, the most sacred resources in America, furry porn.
Copy the account verification code above. Oh, I can't even do it on the main. Son of a bitch. Do it on my phone. Yeah, you can't.
We have to like click a link. Or,
yeah. Copy, and then it's lost thing. Oh, God damn, I hate this so much.
It's okay. It's important work. It needs doing.
Yeah, all right.
Then you'll be set.
That's our email. And
then I can stop putting your Twitter.
I consent.
Oh, big mistake, Drew. You should not have consented to whatever you just consented to.
Am I going to get my mouth sewn to the butthole of another furry to make some kind of furry
centipede?
I mean, some more like caterpillar than a furry centipede.
The very furry caterpillar.
But even okay, that's password recovery. Mm-hmm. This is verification, but it's not even giving, like, I didn't even have to copy and paste the other one like it said.
It's probably included with the link you clicked.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Reset password. Thank you.
I'm gay6969.
How do you know my password?
I know all your passwords.
It's actually funny because, like, I legitimately only used one password for everything for so long that I had to change stuff sometimes because, you know, you got to renew it, or maybe you forget, and then it still said that there is an error, even though I just changed my fucking password. Ugh! This is why I didn't want to do this on air.
It can't be this hard.
It's gotta be. Oh, I got comments on my Barbie review.
Ooh. I wonder if I did. No, but that's for
Nah, nobody likes you.
Alright.
Here, verification. Once you've received your verification code, you can reset your password below. That's what I'm trying to do! Why are you making this so hard for F-slurs? Who do you think runs this
Careful,
website?
You'll have to apologize.
Who do you think runs this website? Creeps? Disgusting creeps?
Probably creeps, yeah. I believe the person who did the main page artwork did our album cover.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool.
I just reset it, and now it's telling me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, it'll do that. You just gotta power through. I'm sorry, could you please re-input your password and go fuck yourself?
I've literally used every password I've ever used.
Yeah, for a while in like early internet, I just had like one just all lowercase password, because you could do that then. And then I had to, like, you know, most things required you to make it fancier than that, so I did that. And for the most part, I did have one password for most things. And then May of last year, I got almost every account I own on the internet hacked, so I don't use that password anymore, and I had to mix things up a bit, so that was fun. I think they got basically everything. Not, I guess maybe not my Twitter somehow, even though I think it was the same password as the other ones. Not anymore, so you can't get me now. But yeah, everything but Twitter and monetary ones. My PayPal and bank account were okay, but literally everything else, and even like ones I don't use, like my Instagram, which I have never posted on and never engaged on. My Facebook, emails, my Gmail and YouTube were the worst ones because that really fucked things. And then and then like just weird stuff like my Imager account and my Reddit account, which I had made like 2 replies on. Just the weirdest thing. So and actually the one thing 2 things I never recovered. I never recovered the message boards on my personal website because the website got hacked and I didn't have like backups of the databases that the message boards were on, and my Reddit account. So I had to make a new Reddit account, Scoot Plays 2. So I couldn't recover all the Reddit gold I had on original Scoot Plays, which was probably 3. How's it going over there?
It's still doing the exact same thing. No matter what I do, I do all the information it wants me to fucking do. It goes new password. So I pick a new password, which is the same thing I use for literally everything. It tells me my password strength is strong. Good. I go reset password, and it just takes me back to the main page that I was just at. And then when I go and type in the thing I just did...
Yeah, you can't just log in with it then?
Nothing.
Well, I guess we'll have to investigate post-pod.
Or I just never get a...
No, you have to do it.
Nope, don't care. I hate all this shit.
I feel like this might be a Kelly at an ATM situation. I don't want to make accusations like that though, because that's not fair. One more try.
Well, I fixed it, but it's not what you think it is.
Okay.
I guessed what my old password was, and somehow I randomly guessed like one of the ones I like never use.
Wow.
So, but it would not let me reset.
Like reset, yeah.
Every single time I clicked reset password, it would reset the whole thing back to where
that means none of the resets worked because you just guessed your original password.
Correct.
Interesting.
Correct.
So you're in. You're in the mainframe.
Yeah, I'm part of the system now. Great.
So if anyone wants to tag Drew with the cool art they make of them on Fur Affinity, furaffinity.net/user.
I'm going to go on here
and
I'm going to do a bunch of just domestic terrorism on this fucking thing. Oh, I can go general, mature / adult?
Yep.
I'm one of those things.
You're generally a mature adult?
Sometimes. Oh, templates and colors. Look at all this shit.
It's very exciting.
What are you? Are you a retro? Are you a dark? Are you a slate? Are you a light?
Ooh, maybe I'm dark. I'm pretty goth, so...
You are goth.
Where do I... Is it in settings? It's probably way different on mobile. Settings. Account settings. This is boring. I'll do this later. What are you typing now?
Don't worry about it.
Are you making your first submission? What are you uploading? Are you uploading some of your radical feminist poetry?
Yes. No, I'm just filling out my
profile thing.
Yeah, but my about user profile.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'm excited to learn about you. Where do I have you here? I better follow you. I better be your first follow. I'd feel terrible if I wasn't.
How do I add a fucking profile picture?
There's certainly a way. It's in one of the profile or settings.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Things,
here. Yeah. Account settings.
For Affinity.net /
I'm glad we just wasted like 18 minutes of our recording time.
It's very important. This. / Sarian. Soft. Pause. Look at this guy. Is there an about? I hate that I'm here. I was forced to do this. This is a hostage account.
It is a hostage account. And I guess I couldn't really write, I'm going to do domestic terrorism on my profile. But
I'm going to do domestic. Watch. Boom. You've been watched.
Cool. Okay, and now I'm never going to log back in here again.
I hope it becomes the only website you use.
It's possible, I guess.
In a matter of weeks.
It's possible. Hey, we got snacks, right?
We do have snacks. We should do them.
We should do the snacks.
Okay, so so Eve gave us a bunch of stuff, and that in itself would have been plenty. But our friend Paranomaly, who is the best kind of guy you can be, a white guy who lives in Japan.
Love it. Nothing creepy about that at all.
I mean, as far as East Asia, you can get creepier.
You can get creepier, but I think Asia in general is kind of creepy.
Certainly. I don't want to downplay it.
Keep it within your own race discount.
But I don't know if it was my birthday specific or just being a cool guy specific. But Paranomaly, not to blow up your spot or put you on blast, or another urban term that doesn't really properly apply to what I'm trying to say, spent, if my yen to Canadian dollars is correct, nearly $100 on shipping this stuff to us. Which is pretty impressive. I mean, you didn't have to do that. Like,
no, absolutely not.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's amazing. And not only that, so sent us a ton of snack and drink shit, and gave like an itemized list of it with descriptions, because some of it would be weird and scary without that.
I can't read your booga language.
No, I wrote it in English.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, good thing it's in English.
The booga language. I can't read your
booga language.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch. So let's hop into it. Let's eat a bunch of Japanese snacks and then talk about anime and then contemplate what we're doing with our lives. I will say ahead of time, I threw two things away.
Okay.
Because they were shrimp flavored.
Oh.
And
I would have tried them.
I was being hasty.
Go home. Go get them.
Go through your trash.
Go through your trash from a week ago.
Yeah. I like shrimp.
Yeah.
I do not like shrimp-flavored things.
I would have tried them.
And I assumed that nobody else in the world does either, apparently. So sorry for that, but it was only two things. There was like a shrimp crackers thing, little Oreo-looking sleeves of rice crackers that are shrimp-flavored, and one other thing that was also shrimpy. I'm like, I don't have time for this garbage. But it was only two things, and everything else made the cut. So those we'll wash things down with the drinks. So savory snacks, Baby Star Ramen. Hey, you had me at baby. Sent two of these, as I like both the types here. Essentially instant ramen noodles sold as a snack food rather than as something you're supposed to prepare. These are the typical chicken flavored type. There's a third packaging style where they're not together and the noodles are all about higgledy-piggledy, but I thought you boys would be far too classy for that. I agree. So where are the so I guess this. Oh, now I think this was the chickeny one, and I think there was a shrimpy one that didn't make the trip. Oh, so they're these little ramen pucks, tiny little pucks. Not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd probably eat these.
Yeah. I'll have another of them fuckers. So shout out to Baby Star Ramen. Drew, when's the last time you got...
Be careful, because if you say something, I'm going to get the glitch to clip it.
It's okay, because I'm asking you the question.
But you're saying it.
When's the last time you got on a Baby Star? No? Okay.
I'm not falling for that.
Strike it.
I'm not falling for your weird traps. Hey, say something about having sex with a child, Scott.
You'll have to be more specific. Which child?
the one that got you in trouble last episode. I'm so... Glitch, you're the best. You are the best.
I hate the glitch. The glitch is a domestic terrorist.
Yeah. That's why we align. Same mentality.
Curry senbei. Senbei are puffed rice crackers, and curry is extremely popular here as both a savory flavor and a food. Once the Mad Lads at Doritos launched butter chicken curry-flavored naan chips, but stopped in what can only be considered the worst thing to happen to Japan in the last 100 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out, Paranormally. So, curry senbei. So they're puffed rice crackers. So what would those
I don't know. Read Japanese.
It's a rice cracker. Yeah, it's that. I got it. First try. Nailed it. I can read Japanese.
Also, did you even look at my Barbie review and how many of them I put?
Oh, yeah. I had to scroll.
Yeah.
I had to scroll to see all of them.
It was a lot.
We'll get to the reviews. Oh, there's one other thing that didn't make it because I ate all of it.
Was it shrimp flavored?
No.
Oh.
It was the opposite of shrimp flavored.
Squid flavored.
Oh, these are big.
Yeah, they're
big
huge.
old puffy rice crackers. Smells like curry. I like it. Crunchy as I was expecting. That is as advertised. It's a curry flavored rice cracker. I like it. Airy.
Very light.
Yeah.
Not overpowering flavor, but it's still like flavorful.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your curry in there. Tromper. Oh, mouth sounds trigger warning for this, for like the rest of the episode.
The majority of this episode is oops all snacks.
If that's not your thing, get out of here. But also, you all like it. You're all jerking off to it.
Nom.
Not a dry crotch in the house. In Drew's house. But because we're sweaty.
Yeah.
Okay. Those were good. So there's a shrimp version of those that we just had that went to heaven.
I would have tried them.
I'm coward. There's a green tube of shit. I found the green tube. So these are also puffed rice snacks, not as processed as the other ones to give it more texture. These just have a light soy sauce flavor. That sounds fun.
Okay. We should have got some pickle palate cleansers.
No pickle palate cleansers.
They cleanse your palate, though.
So does lemon. How about lemon?
No, pickles. They're little. They're itty bitty.
Oh, these are little guys.
Little
And
babies.
they do have more texture and are less processed. Denser.
Flavor's not as strong, but
milder
still,
flavor for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Good
I like
little-
those.
Good little snackies.
I like those.
Is that everything for savory? No, we got some pretz, which I've seen on our side of the pond.
Yep. The pond.
The Pacific pond.
You fucking loser.
The specific pond. So these are pretz, salad pretz. They want to be pretzels, but miss the mark quite a bit, and are more just cracker sticks. They are, however, delicious. The salad flavor in particular are great. Now, from a personal standpoint, I don't know if my first pick for a pretz flavor would be salad, but I am open to trying. I bet there's better flavors.
Probably.
What kind of salad?
Cobb.
Interesting.
Taco.
Taco would be great. I'd be on board for taco. Let's try it this way. So what is a salad flavored pretzel, but not really, just more of a cracker stick taste like?
Now, I don't want to be an ungrateful human being.
But I feel like based on that preface, you're going to be.
Kind of underwhelming.
I don't know what kind of salad.
They kind of taste like
A lightly salted salad?
like veggie thins, vegetable thins.
Yeah.
They're kind of like those, but like not as strong.
Yeah. They're fine.
Oh, look, they've got anime characters on them.
Oh, we got
What a shocker.
We have a good anime characters one coming up.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
No, the thing I was going to say, not in a mean way.
But accidentally in a mean way.
A lot of savory.
Yeah.
I mostly want I want some more sweet than savory.
Well, we got a bunch of sweet. We haven't gotten there yet.
But we should have mixed them.
Oh, you want to go back and forth? Dude, that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Are you one of the people who doesn't eat one item at a time on their plate?
Oh, sometimes I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing.
I go area to area, and never the twain shall meet. But that's
I go
autism.
I go spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
Don't cook it all the way. No sauce. And I'm going to eat it so fast my body can't even register taste. That's what I do.
Oh, that's a pretty good plan. I like that too.
And then in 30 minutes, I'm going to be hungry again because I didn't eat enough.
Well, have a protein milk and shut up.
Oh, the protein milk.
So here's what I ate that you don't get to try because they looked really good, and I was right, and I ate them all. Caramel corn. These corn puffs are not much like what we think of as caramel corn at all, and are much closer to Cap'n Crunch without all the sharp edges. This one has peanuts in it, so there are peanuts in it.
Can I just state for the record, you're a pig fucker for eating these?
Yeah, they were good. They're they're corn puffs, like cheese puffs, but caramel. They're good. They're good, and I ate them all. If it makes you feel any better, there weren't very many peanuts in it. They were low on peanuts.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Is that so? You're not mad anymore?
Yeah,
we're good now.
Yeah, I'm not mad anymore.
You sound Madden.
Yeah.
You sound John Madden.
Nope.
Well, so I ate those. Takenoko no mori, kinoko no yama. Bamboo shoot and mushroom-shaped chocolate cookies, respectively. Names translate to Village of Bamboo and Mountain of Mushrooms. People love to pick sides as to which they think are better, which the company leans into.
Wait, Bamboo? Am I a fucking panda?
A real left versus right Twix.
Cool.
So those are these two fuckers. We got bamboos and we got mushrooms. Do they? So is it literally a left versus right Twix where they taste the same and are just different shapes? Or does one taste like bamboo?
No, you idiot! There's an opening on it. It's supposed to nicely display them. Look.
Yeah.
God, what are you doing? Everybody, Scott's retarded.
Oh.
Scott is the most retarded person that's ever lived.
He does have an
He
opening
didn't
thing.
even look. He's such a greedy pig.
Who's gonna think that they have like a top?
Saw it right away.
A top
because I'm
opening?
observant of my surroundings.
That's nuts.
And then I realized that
I'm not.
I'm sorry that I screamed in everybody's ears, but Scott was being fucking stupid. These look like little tiny mushrooms.
These look like little tiny bamboos, apparently. But they're little chocolate cookies. Chocolate dipped cookies. I'm almost to the point of opening mine. You're give me a satisfied nod with yours.
They're kind of like Pocky.
Okay.
Which I like, because I like Pocky.
They are kind of like Pocky. Okay. So that's what bamboo tastes like. I'm guessing it's going to taste a lot like the mushrooms. Oh, it is cute how just the mushroom cap is chocolate, though. I like that.
A little different.
The texture of the cookie
A little
is
different.
a little different. Respect. I think I'm ready to make my judgment. I have picked a side.
Yeah, me too.
Is it bamboo?
It's mushroom.
Oh! Out!
Let's trade them back.
Switch them up.
Here, take your broken, damaged box, you coward. Mine, look how beautiful mine is.
That's what I said to my ex-girlfriend.
But it was only damaged because of all the barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't my fault. I was just stating fact. At the end of the day, it's a broken, damaged box.
Now, what have I told you exactly 1 year ago today?
So you're saying July 20...
Recording day, not release day.
Yeah, July 22nd, 2022. 7/22/22.
What do you think happened? And while you think I'm going to eat this entire bag of mushrooms.
It happened to you? Something you did? Something you made happen to someone else? Happened to us, you say? Very interesting. I had recently become paralyzed. Mm-hmm. So...
From the waist up?
A not what you think paraplegic.
That can't happen, right? Absolutely can't happen.
You don't see it often.
It's severed up here.
The way the nervous system works, it doesn't do that. Although it would be funny. Just like a big floppy torso over working legs.
Yeah. 1 year ago today, Vince McMahon announced his retirement from WWE.
It did happen to us. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow. What a difference. What a not difference a year can make.
No.
Except they're getting fucking sick ratings now.
Yep.
Because people, after lying that he was for 7 years,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns actually is a draw now.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But did you see who's number 1, 3, and 4 in shirt sales?
Los Angeles Knights.
Los Angeles Knight.
You bet.
That's crazy.
It's enough to make
Eli Drake.
It's enough to make you want to eat some cream colons.
Ooh.
Cream colon. I'm not going to lie to you. A large part of why I like these is the name. Beats even creep, C-R-E-A-P, cream, which stands for creamy powder, for fun English product names.
English.
Now, I noticed this has a top opening, not
English.
unlike the
Don't fuck it up.
mushrooms and bamboo.
You better not fuck it
Should
up.
I?
I'm gonna scream at
Should
you
I
again on
open the
podcast.
perforated top opening, or should I rip open the side? Why don't you do it?
It depends.
You put entirely too much pressure on me. Oh, that's not how I would have done it. I'm glad you're doing it. I would have ripped it.
It's almost as if I've worked in grocery most of my adult life and I understand how display things work.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not a pig.
I mean, these are all good points.
You just need to get all of the food in you as fast as possible.
So these are individual. Oh, they're individual bags, but there's like 6 in a bag. So they're little cylinders. They're little portions of a colon of a man made of cream. Is that accurate?
Correct.
And you're giving me the they taste good nod.
They're good. I like them. They're soft. They're smooth.
Ooh, I do like a cream colon.
Yeah. It's a different colon than I'm used to.
I like the cream colon so much that I am willing to give Paranomalies full name and Japanese address that he sent these from, so other people can write him and ask him to send them things for $100.
That's pretty good.
Right? That's how much I like these.
Dox them.
It's the Scott doxing promise.
Uh-oh.
You send me something good, I'll dox you.
Oh, I'll dox you.
I'm definitely eating this whole bag.
Dox you up, dox you down. Oh, I powerhouse the whole fucking bag.
Yeah, we're eating more of those. Good cream colons. That's a winner. Which leaves only these Sakuma drops. Wouldn't you know it, the candy drops from Grave of the Fireflies
Nice.
is a real candy,
Nice.
and they liked the movie so much, they made a tie-in tin, thought this could get a giggle. Or, and this is my editorial, a fountain of tears.
Fountain of tears.
So that's these fellas that I'm nudging toward you with my toes.
Nudge them.
So I got a high bar to beat with the cream colon, though.
Eating these is gonna make me sad, isn't it?
Oh, super sad.
Just gonna think about all those evaporated children.
Yep. Absolutely.
Huh.
Does it have a picture of 2 sad Japanese kids on it? Both of whom definitely make it through the whole movie.
It has one.
Does that one make it?
No. Yes.
Okay, so
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
we got the survivor on the tin. That's uplifting.
I think.
I mean, he definitely died after the movie of radiation poisoning, but
Ow.
and just hurt himself opening the tin. Looking for a utensil. What have you got?
Vape.
He's gonna open it with his vape pen. I hope it explodes and go everywhere. Let's see what we can do. Now that fucker's in there. Yeah, I think you want like a spoon. I think that's the way to go. I'm gonna struggle while Drew goes and gets a spoon. I don't think I don't pardon me, I've started crying already. I don't think the character on this does survive, actually. I think this kid fucking dies. I think this is the dead kid.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't remember which kid dies first on screen.
Oh, this thing's we're getting moving, but man, it's in there
really
tight.
in there.
But no, we're making progress. We're making progress.
Is that why it survived the bomb?
This survived the bomb, yes.
Because of how tight the lid was?
Yeah. Does it tell I guess it doesn't specifically tell us the flavors, but it does have a picture.
Well, first of all, it would be in Japanese, and you don't read Japanese.
I pretend to read Japanese, but we do have pictures of, including but not limited to, grapes, apple, lemon, orange, strawberry, and pineapple. Pina. And actually a weird thing beside... Can you identify what's the little chocolate bar looking thing beside the pineapple? Is that another fruit, or is it a chocolate? Is it actually a chocolate bar?
It might be chocolate.
Interesting.
When you said that at first, I was assuming it would maybe be a date.
Yeah, but
it's definitely looks like
it's in squares.
It's got so
maybe
it is just chocolate,
or is it a mango that's the wrong color?
Yeah, maybe. I got a purple and an orange. So a grape and an orange.
Oh god, I got
they look like little tiny orange slices.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Orange slice and a grape.
Orange slice. Ooh, are you the pineapple? No, you're the lemon. That's a good fruit drop, though. Really makes you think about massive human loss of life. Probably won't have a bunch of these right now, so I'm not sucking on a hard candy the whole episode. But I like the one I have. You know what? I'm going to have one more. You know what? I'm going to make strawberry lemonade in my mouth. What do you think about that? Want to see what else I can do in my mouth? You're sucking as loud as possible.
Well, I'm doing ASMR, but also because I know how much everybody hates it.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be as annoying as humanly possible.
I like yourself. I like how you got me a fancy spoon to do it, too.
Huh?
I like you got me, like, one of the nice spoons to do it.
It's one of the shit spoons. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I like the...
Oh, the handle part, yeah.
I like the crown molding.
But, like...
Oh, the spoon itself is kind of fucked.
It's been bent several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I like the detailing. And I believe that is all the foods from Japan, which brings us to the drinks. Calpis soda. I know you guys have that westernized Calpis sold as Calpico because, well, the name. Yeah, they market tested Calpis here, not...
Cow piss?
Yeah, not so good.
Nice.
But I've never seen the soda in the... Oh, so this is carbonate. Calpis is with carbonated water, but I think it's fucking fantastic. I mean, I like Calpico. Are you a Calpico guy?
I think I've maybe only had it once.
I've had it a bunch and I like it. So I'm definitely open to a carbonated version of it.
Yeah, I think I only had it because you got it and I tried it.
Oh, maybe. I love a milky soda.
You do.
Yeah.
You are a big milky soda guy.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of those in the West, so it's exciting when you do.
What's that yuzu drink that you got from that Asian market on Robson?
Was it...
No, yeah, Robson.
Yeah, was it... It was just like a yuzu soda in like a little glass bottle.
Yeah.
It was a yuzu soda. It was good. I mean, yuzu anything is great. Hot take, my favorite fruit.
I got yuzu gummies behind me, but I'm not.
Oh yeah,
but I'm not giving them to you because they don't do anything to you, and that's a waste of my fucking time.
All right, give me a beverage receptacle. I was thinking about fizzing up a bit, but...
No, too much take back. I'm just kidding. Do whatever.
Idiot.
Oh, milk. Milk soda.
Who doesn't love milk soda? Oh, not loving the smell.
It's just weird.
It is weird.
As soon as I smelled it, I was like, I've never smelled this before.
If it's like Calpico, it'll be citrusy. But also milky for some reason. I guess I should chew up my hard candies. Oh, there goes the tooth.
Okay, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. This can't be a pleasant sound on Micah.
That's their fucking problem, not yours. I've said fuck a lot today. Am I just in that mood? I'm in a fuck mood?
You're a little fucky today.
Yeah. Sometimes I am.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Even though I had a lemon and a strawberry candy in my mouth, I wasn't really getting the strawberry lemonade effect until I chewed them. Now it's a very nice strawberry lemonade. Let that be a lesson. I'm going to pour myself a little bit of Calpis to wash this down.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like, it's very fizzy. But, yeah, it's not what I thought it would be.
You're not gagging, which is a plus.
Yeah, I just didn't like the smell at first, but, yeah, it's not really milky.
No. I think there's like a mild yogurt element to it, I think.
Sure.
I think that's what gives you the cloudiness and a bit of the tang to it.
Yeah.
It's funny that like all of these drinks are made by beer companies. This one's made by Asahi, and one of the other two is made by Suntory, which I guess is a whiskey company, but they're all alcohol companies. It's funny. Yeah, this is good. This is very much a carbonated Calpico, which I like. I think they should man up and start calling it Calpis in the West.
Calpis.
Okay, for more information, go to... Oh, they don't even have it... Their website's not even secured, like mine. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, not secured, / / Calpis, full stop info.
Calpis.
Okay, I'm going to end with one that seems like at least safe, and do the other one, which is potentially very weird now.
Okay. Reasonable.
So this one, Decavita C. Sending 3 drinks felt less weird than 2 somehow, so you also get this. It is a vitamin supplement / energy drink. I thought it was medicine when I first came here due to the bottle, which is part of the reason I thought it'd be interesting to send. Well, we'll be the judges of that. Where is it?
You left it in your car.
Nope.
You left it at home with your flash drive.
I thought I brought everything, but I didn't bring my flash drive. Now I feel like a fucking idiot. This does look like a weird... It looks like a turn-of-the-century tonic.
It does. Yeah. Snake oil.
Is it glass? Oh, yeah, I was wondering if the drink was a dark brown or if it was brown glass. It's brown glass. Sniff test. It smells a little energy drinky, and looks very energy drink. It is the classic bright yellow.
It's my Monster from yesterday.
I can't believe you had an original Monster yesterday.
Gotta do something. Gotta keep my energy levels up somehow.
They had coffee.
Nah, but I didn't want cold brew.
Cold coffee?
I didn't want a cold coffee.
Should have got a cold coffee.
No, I didn't want a cold coffee.
It's an energy drink. I find it slightly less offensive than the standard North American original flavored energy drink.
I don't mind it.
It's not bad.
It tastes like
it's fruitier.
What are those little roll sugars that are like in a roll and they're little discs?
Little tiny
rocket something.
We call them rockets. Americans call them Smarties, which is fucked up for us because we yeah. Did you know that?
You fucking idiots.
Did you just learn?
Do you not know what Smarties are?
They don't know what Smarties are. Smarties are big M&Ms, but if you tell an American that, they'll shoot you in the neck.
Yeah, they probably would. This tastes like rockets to me.
It's a little rocketsy. Yeah, Smarties.
I like it. I like it a lot. But
it's decent.
I also don't think you could ever drink more than one of these at a time.
No.
It's too sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
Too sweet.
It's a small bottle. What's our literage?
Japanese.
Nothing with a number?
1.
Yep. It's 1 unit.
1 and then Japanese words.
I see.
There's no, other than the expiration date, there's no, and then the website.
Is their website secured?
No.
Really?
HTTP colon.
Really? Also not secured? That's interesting. I don't feel so bad about mine now.
Oh! 100 mil.
Is it only 100?
God, it's tiny.
Drew, the old man squint Drew is doing right now is fabulous.
100 mil, 0.01 grams of something, 0.67 milligrams of something, 0.76 milligrams of something, 1.0 milligrams of something, 95 milligrams of something.
Now, here's what I think. I am eyeballing that bottle at more than 100 milliliters. So I think that is the nutritional information per 100 milliliters.
Gotcha.
I'm eyeballing that at about 250. It's about I'd say about a juice box size.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you think I'll get to watch WrestleMania?
Yeah.
From 6 years ago?
You'll probably get to see her, Brandon. Or is he out of jail?
He's still in jail. It was good. I liked it. Oh, I dropped my candy.
That was good. Which brings us to our final piece of Japanese art, minus the couple shrimps I hastily threw away, and the caramel corn in quotation marks, which wasn't corn, that I ate all of because I was having a day. Brings us to Super Lemon. This is an annual limited time drink that I love. It used to be green lemon, but I think the pussies in marketing thought people might think the average jackass would think that was weird. It says Mitsuya brand's most sour at the top, but it's not the puckering type of sour so much as really tart. I love how different it is from normal soda. That sounds fun. I like a good tartness. Hit me, Super Lemon. Although this has strong lemon. But maybe words are tricky in Japan. Whoa. Are you looking at Florence Pugh's tits right now?
Nope. I was looking up mug shouties. And all of the comments always being, I can fix her. Strong lemon.
Strong
Mitsuya.
lemon. Mitsuya. It's good. It's a good lemon soda.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It, like, tingles the back of your tongue.
It lets you know it's there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good.
That is good.
I hope you don't want the rest of this, because
I want a little
gone.
more before
it's
you
okay.
apologize.
This is
It's not all.
This is punishment for you eating those caramels. So say goodbye to your strong lemon.
I deserve this.
No, I'm not a jerk. I'll let you fucking have some more.
That's good. You can polish her.
See? I'm a nice guy. You're a dickhead.
That's why we get along.
That's true. That is true.
I take advantage of people, and you're easy to take advantage of. The system works.
That's really funny.
Well, there was like no major misses in that.
No, not really. Not at all.
Everything was tasty.
Everything was really good, yeah. I've often wondered about all of the random Japanese snacks I, like, never try.
Yeah.
I don't trust the Chinese snacks.
No.
No, you can never, you must never trust the Chinese.
Never trust the Chinese. But yeah, that was a nice little variety of stuff. Sweet, savory drinks. The drinks are what kill you on the shipping.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those drinks in shipping were about $25 a piece, so very much appreciated for those.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much, Paranormal. That's awesome. That's above and beyond.
Yeah, it really is.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna polish off my strong lemon.
Can I tell you one?
Oh boy!
While we're on the topic of our Japanese friends to the rising sun of the Far East. So one thing about them that I found that was very interesting recently, that there's a male Japanese porn star.
Go on.
Who
he has the biggest dick in Japan, 4 inches.
3.5. Come on.
I was being nice. I rounded up.
That there is such Go figure that after dropping nuclear bombs on this country, and they spent
Oppenheimer spoilers.
I'm sorry that it turns out the bombs worked. if you get an hour and a half into the movie and you're wondering if the bombs are going to work, spoiler alert, the bombs are going to work. And because you know how like nobody fucks over there, like none of the men are interested in like having sex or having families.
Well, having sex with another person.
With another person.
Yeah. With a robot.
Yeah. A fuck doll.
A real doll. A dakimakura.
Yeah.
A booth.
Oh, what the fuck's the thing in prison?
Oh, there's a prison thing.
Prison.
Oh, that thing.
Sex toy.
That thing they give like wild animals to hump.
What?
It's like a.
A fifi. That's what I was thinking of.
So what's that?
A fifi is like you'd say you take a Pringles can, right? Mm-hmm. And then is it a Pringles? Is it?
Like you take a much smaller Pringles can.
Take a Pringles can.
Stuff.
Then
it.
you take you take 2 sponges, like regular sponges that you would use to.
Yeah.
You get them wet.
Yeah.
You put them inside the top. You take a like regular like latex glove.
Yeah.
Put it in between them and wrap it around the top of the can.
Okay.
And then you use it like a fleshlight.
That sounds better than a
fifi.
vagina.
I mean, it's cleaner. It doesn't smell.
That sounds 100 times less problematic than a vagina.
Or hear me out. You just use your Sully's butt. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so because there's so few men in Japan that want to like fuck, that they are like they have a hard time getting male porn stars, like male actors to do porn.
Makes sense.
And there's one porn star guy who does like he literally does like 40 scenes a week.
He's doing most of the porn in Japan. He's doing all,
and so he literally like has been making videos on social media with like the girls saying like, "Hey, please come do videos. Like, I can only do so much.
My dick is raw."
And a 74-year-old former porn star who stopped making porn in like the mid 90s had to like come out of retirement to start doing porn again because there's so few guys over there that want to do it. But the problem with it is that then, you know, like in my head, I think, well, I should just go to Japan and do porn. It's like, no. They don't want that.
They don't.
They want Japanese men to have sex with Japanese women. There's not a market for crossing over.
Yeah. And it's not like there aren't other white guys who would do the same thing you would do.
If you want
That's not the issue.
No.
The issue is Japanamen.
Japanamen. Oh, wait. I think I underaged him. I think he's 82.
Jesus Christ.
Not 72.
70. Oh my God.
Or 74 or whatever. I think he's 82. And he had to come out of retirement because there wasn't enough male actors to perform.
There was no one to fuck on camera.
Yeah, which is crazy. That's wild.
So that is really something.
So, I mean, of course, that led me to the fact that I'm like, well, now I want to see it.
Obviously.
And
you'd be crazy not to want to see it.
It's honestly pretty funny. It is pretty funny to watch the look on these girls' faces when they're like, okay, it's time to put this in my mouth. And it's like, yeah, oh, it's so funny. I love it. There's literally nothing like arousing about it.
Yeah.
It is purely just for the morbid, like, I want to see this girl being like she's gonna quit porn.
Oh, yeah.
Like after having to do a scene
this is
with this
her
guy,
last
she's
piece of
done.
pornography.
Yeah. I love it.
That rocks.
Yeah, very strange, but very funny.
We haven't eaten enough food or drank enough drink.
There's still more to go.
So, Eve brings us to State Flare. Did I say State Flare?
You want to reset? We can record the whole thing again?
Yeah, could you pause, select all.
Pause.
PAW has.
Yeah.
Select all, delete, and we'll take it from the top.
We'll start again as if we didn't try everything and try it again.
Remember when we lost fucking 7 hours of a request episode? Yeah. Can you believe we redid it? Because I'm thinking about,
Can you believe we kept recording a podcast after that?
Honest to God. Like, I'm thinking about losing this, 90-ish minutes?
Scott.
Did I nail it? Did I say 90 when 90 happened? 3?
Keep talking for, 40 more seconds, and then you're right on the money. 1 hour 29.
Pretty good. Like, if we lost this, I would consider scrapping the entire project.
Sure.
How did we, like, what a testament to the human spirit.
Yep.
That we redid it.
And we struggled our way through redoing it, and we did it.
Oh my
we
God.
did it so much faster the second time because we were like
Definitely
done
faster,
with it. We're
yeah.
like, get it over with.
Holy shit. I honestly can't believe, like, that was devastating.
It was frustrating.
It was literally because, like, it wasn't the whole thing, because it happened like an hour and change in.
Yeah.
It was like one of the longest we had ever recorded.
Yeah.
And we lost it.
Yeah.
Ugh. We are, you know what? I don't often use the term hero.
Yeah, but this time you're using it about us, so it's okay.
I was last time too. Most times it's about me or someone I'm affiliated with. So we have 2 state flair. Damn it!
That's funny.
Comedy. 2 limited edition State Fair flavors of Flips chocolate-covered pretzels, which are actual pretzels and not Japanese pretz, which are just fucking crackers. We have and also fun fact about both of them, these had to deal with the Tacoma heat last weekend, which was into the mid 30s Celsius and does that get us close to 90 Fahrenheit? Feels like. I think it's 30-80.
34 was, which I think is what it was. Or was it
there.
33?
It's about 34.
Is 93.2.
Into the 90s Fahrenheit. So
I can't even imagine what it's like to be like 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Like, that's 38, almost 39.
Yeah, well,
that sucks.
I mean,
that was last summer.
Yeah, and the humidity plays a factor, because I was in Vegas on my birthday when I paralyzed myself last year.
Brag.
Where it was 105, 110, but zero humidity, and it is different. It sucks less. Don't get me like, it's really hot. The sun is like beating down on you, and it's really hot, but you can walk out of doors and not be immediately drenched in sweat, which is nice.
Yeah. I really like these mini ramens.
They're fun.
They're very good.
I like them little ramen pucks. Yeah.
Maybe these are the things I'm keeping from you.
Give me one and you can keep it.
No.
I just want to taste it one more time. Come on, man. I just need one more time. I'll suck your dick, man. I'll suck your dick for a ramen puck. Yeah, they're fun. And I guess I'll wait till I'm at a microphone. Yeah, these are fun. The cream colons are a fucking winner.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have a fight over those.
What's the, what do you think is the hottest recorded...
Hold on, I never opened this.
You idiot.
I think...
Scott, what is your problem today?
I don't know, man.
You can't say State Fair. You can't remember your flash drive. And then you forget to open the final Japanese snack.
Who said that?
40's hitting you hard, buddy.
Who's talking?
What do you think is the highest recorded temperature? Is it the United States?
Didn't Death Valley just do it at like 55 Celsius?
This one's from 19... Hold on, let me read this whole thing before I go.
Oh, this might be the other ramen. Let's have a look.
So according to this,
Oh, interesting. I gotta make sure these aren't shrimp flavored. What the hell are these? Not that, it's not
It was 1913
Good year.
in Death Valley, though,
Okay.
where the Celsius was 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees
134.
Fahrenheit.
They hit 55 like last week. So
That's
near
disgusting.
the all-time record.
That's disgusting.
It sure is. So I guess this is another version of Baby Star Ramen, but this time in weird waves.
Oh,
Little squiggles.
but it's not shrimp flavor.
I think it's not, but well, you'll
Doesn't
be
smell
able
shrimpy.
to tell if I throw up after I eat this. No.
I like these too.
Yeah. I think these are also like standard like chicken ramen flavored. Those are fun. Sorry, we almost missed that. Also good. And sorry I threw away the shrimp ones before you could even try them.
Yeah, it's good.
I just hate, like shrimp chips. Hate them. And I like shrimp. And I like chips. It's crazy, I know. But I don't think shrimp should be powdered. I think that's my issue.
Sure. Yeah, I think powdered flavors of stuff isn't always good.
I don't think seafood should be powdered, and I don't
think seafood should be edible, but
and I'm also anti pate. I don't think meat should be blended.
Okay, yeah, I'm not really a big pate person.
Yeah.
I think most meat that's not like, sliced deli meat. Most meat should be cooked.
That's fair.
I don't like a lot of because you can have tartar or anything that's not properly heated and hot and warm. I'm not really that interested. I don't like cold. You can have cold sausages. I'm not huge on pepperoni.
I like a hot meat.
Yeah, I like a hot meat. I like a hot beef injection.
Hot wet meat.
Hot wet meat, as opposed to your favorite hot wet popcorn, and mine's hot dry popcorn.
We had a big popcorn fight at the movies because you can just get goo on your popcorn. You easy now. You can just get it, and you should, because it makes the popcorn better.
No,
and Drew doesn't want wet popcorn.
No, I don't.
And then we conceived of a canned popcorn swimming in butter goo. They just pop that bitch open and have at it. And then you get to drink the goo at the end of it. Out of the can. Like with beans.
All right.
So yeah, we got stuff from Eve. So, the Tacoma heat is what got us here. So the pretzels being covered in a chocolatey substance. Oh, these are the ones I can't open. You do. Oh no, you do it this way. I figured it out. They all melted together into one Akira.
Yeah.
But
a trapper keeper.
A trapper keeper. But you can break shit off and get to it. So we got strawberry shortcake, and it just says churros, but it's more properly chocolate covered churros because there is a chocolate element to them. And the strawberry shortcake is very much a strawberries and cream, and I like them both. That's a strawberry, very nice. So, American listeners, get to your.
This is like that mound of zombies that are trying to get over the wall in World War Z.
It is, yeah. They're all just piling on, trying to get over that damn wall. Oh, I like they're just chomping out of the alpha piece.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's like a strawberries and cream and a cinnamon chocolate, and both are nice. So get to your nearest general store before it's too late, and find some of these State Fair flavored flips. And then you've got us a weird thing, but I'm optimistic about it based on our experience with Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew, because I think this is going to be very similar.
Yeah.
This is a limited release flavor of Jones Soda.
Yeah.
Hatch chili and lime flavor. And I'm thinking it's green, so great start. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking it's going to be more lime than chili.
Probably.
It'd be funny if they proved me wrong and it was very much chili and just a hint of lime at the end.
Burn your face off.
Yeah. But I'm thinking we're going to be okay. I think it's going to be lime with a kick, and that's what the Mountain Dew was, and it was actually great.
Which we couldn't believe was so good.
Okay. Gonna be honest, smells a lot more like a pepper than the Mountain Dew did.
Okay.
This might be more hatch chili than lime.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But we're gonna see. This is a drink at the same time one. Might be more than I needed, but okay.
Hey, wait, who am I?
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, you're not. Okay. Oh.
No.
Oh, wow, that is potent.
Doesn't it smell just like a goddamn pepper?
That is potent.
It smells like a Hatch chili.
Ooh.
Right?
I don't know if I'm going to like this.
I don't know either.
I mean, I don't mind spicy chili, but, like, man, that's...
How about spicy Pepsi? Pepsi is so spicy, like a hot lady.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, let's do it. It's a pepper. It's a pepper. It actually is more Hatch chili than lime. It's not super spicy.
It's not spicy, but it's very strong pepper taste.
It's a vegetable soda.
It's a vegetable soda.
Interesting. I'm going to finish my little bit. You can have the whole bottle if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll take the lid so we don't accidentally knock it over.
Yeah, that's a fair thing to do.
I'm not interested in that at all.
I'll finish my bit. Yeah. Not what I was expecting. I will. It's fairly refreshing for a pepper-based soda, but at the end of the day, it is still a pepper-based soda. That is strange.
I don't know why you keep making weird things like that. Just make other things.
Definitely not the worst Jones Eve has given us to drink.
No.
It's going to be tough to top turkey and gravy.
Turkey and gravy will forever be number one.
Ooh. That's a strange... Yeah, Jones is all about coulda, not about shoulda.
Yeah.
We could make a Hatch chili and lime soda, but why would you, Jones? For whom is it?
Creeps.
I guess it's for creeps. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to cut that down for the rest of the podcast, but also not, because I'm drinking too many carbonated sodas, and it's really your fault, not mine. Let's wash it down with a couple of very promising new Mountain Dews.
That sounds like the best idea you've had in months.
And then let's stop eating and drinking for a while.
Forever.
Maybe
no
forever.
more food.
Okay. So the two new Baja Mountain Dews, and man, when they bring out a new flavor, the previous special flavor is fucking axed. They must have dropped the patriotic Rocket Pop one like on July 4th.
Yes.
Just like pulled from every store. Because we were there
11:59 on July 4th. They're calling everybody. Dump it. Scrap it. Dump the whole thing.
Yeah.
Dump it.
Because we were there on the 14th,
yeah.
And not a Mountain Dew summer freeze to be seen.
Yeah, I did not see one anywhere we went.
Yeah, but plenty of the two new Bajas, both of which are very promising flavors. And also like last year, they only name one of the two flavors what the flavor is. Much like last year when there was Baja Mango and Baja Gold, which you have to figure out is pineapple.
It's pineapple.
This year we have Baja Passion Fruit Punch and Baja Caribbean Splash. Which is guava if you look closer.
Sure.
So, two good flavors. Big guava fan, bigger passion fruit fan. Your thoughts?
Ooh. I'm going to say passion fruit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say passion fruit. Now the guava's not good, but I think passion fruit's the way to go.
I agree. Guava is extremely underrated.
For sure.
It's a really good flavor. And mixes well with a lot of stuff. Guava, lime, lovely combination.
Oh, anything lime is a great combination, except for Hatch pepper.
Except for Hatch chili.
For Hatch chili, yeah.
God damn it. What the fuck? I'm pretty angry at it for not that bad tasting a soda.
Yeah,
just because it doesn't need to exist.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be a thing.
It has no reason for being.
Shouldn't be a thing.
So, this is a little bit of Caribbean Splash, the guava.
Ooh.
Smells good. Smells real good. Nice.
Yes.
Winner.
Man.
That's a winner of a soda.
That's real good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Christ, yeah. It's a nice soda.
Yeah. Artificial guava flavor. Yeah, that's excellent.
Good.
That is excellent.
Dew fucking brings it, honestly. You can shit on Mountain Dew all you want.
Yeah.
Like, almost all of their flavors are so good. Like, the special flavors. Like, every patriotic one rocks.
Well, I don't know if that's true, because, like, Code Red isn't great.
But that's like a Code Red and Voltage are like staples.
I guess that's
now.
true. I guess but they were originally flavors.
Yeah, everything starts as limited. It seems like Spark is sticking around, the Raspberry Limited, which is okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
it's okay.
Whatever. But it's made it like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But the pineapple last year was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
All of the patriotic ones
the
have been
ones are good.
Do SA, Liberty Brew,
Yeah.
Summer Freeze this year, all great. Voodoo, the Halloween one, is good every year.
Yeah, everyone I've had, yes. I haven't had all of them, though.
I've had all but the first, and the first sound... Oh, the first was Candy Corn, which I never had, which potentially was bad.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it didn't. But everything since then, bangers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
All right, 1 for 1, do. On that Caribbean Splash. Let's see how Passion Fruit Punch does. Then we can stop. Oh, then we can almost stop eating and drinking.
Then no more food.
Then one more food, and then that's it. It's behind your laptop.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
there's just so much going on. How am I supposed to remember everything we're supposed to eat?
Really a lot going on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that chocolate bar. We're gonna talk about anime for a little while. Not that
for
long.
like as little a while as we can.
No, enough to give people their money's worth. They pay for it, and then we're gonna be done, and it's gonna be the early evening, and it's gonna be nice, and it's not gonna be midnight.
That is true.
And then maybe we'll go see a QAnon movie, or Drew will have a nap right now. Passion Fruit Punch is purple. Which is interesting because I get the outside of passion fruits are purple, the inside are very much not.
Not purple.
They're orange. Smell. It smells good, but it
smells fake.
This smells less like passion fruit than the other one smells like guava.
Yes.
It's good, but could be a lot more passion fruity.
Yeah, there's some in the aftertaste for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that strong though.
Yeah. It's perfectly good, but I would like more.
It's supposed to be a fucking toucan who has its beak pierced
in
at
its
the top
own ass,
and also its chin beak.
Okay, show me this multi-pierced toucan.
Is that not it right there?
It's a pretty cool. He definitely has a top and bottom of beak piercing. I guess like a beak piercing and a chin piercing, but it's a pretty cool toucan. He also appears to be wearing a skateboard helmet and star-shaped sunglasses.
Cool guy.
He's pretty cool. He's maybe the coolest toucan of the 1990s.
I don't know about that. What about Toucan Sam?
Sam's pretty cool.
What about his F-slur nephews?
Oh yeah, I forgot about his F-slur nephews. Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Toucan Tom, Toucan Jane,
Toucan Jemima.
Toucan Jemima.
I think I like Caribbean Splash a little more than Passion Fruit Punch.
I like Caribbean Splash more for sure.
Not what I saw coming.
Me neither, but this one just it's not.
Needs more flavor.
Yeah, I need more flavor.
Like if I drank that blind, I have the other one. I got as many caps as you need. There's at worst a 50% chance.
Fact or cap?
It's no cap. No cap. Yeah, there's at worst a 50% chance of spilling everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting lids back on.
Yeah.
Do you got one for the strong lemon? What's that?
Oh, you're asking a lot.
No, that's for the energy.
That's for the medicine. No strong lemon cap?
I don't know. I'll just try my hardest not to knock it off the
Found it. It was
desk.
in my penis.
Oh.
It turns out the cap was in my penis. Nice. Now, having given it to you, my penis is now no cap.
Good. That's how we like it. No cap penis. There, during Barbie...
We have the last thing to eat, is it?
No, but I was just saying, okay. Before I forget, during Barbie, there was the guy behind me
kissed you on the neck?
who I think when the big speech happened, maybe, or something around the big speech, he literally said from behind me, "That's fucking Cap." I don't remember exactly what the line was, but I laughed and nobody else laughed.
No.
Oh god, I can't. Oh god, I can't.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
The last piece of nutrition, which I'm using in a very liberal sense, was a Scott purchase.
You fucking libtard. A Scott purchase and a Sun Ruin.
Yes. So I knew Hershey's candy bar. Do you find the term candy bar is bullshit? Is that call it chocolate bar? It's a chocolate bar.
I mean, this one's kind of a candy bar.
Shut up.
But it is though.
Shut.
It's got candy in a bar.
Up.
So yeah.
Shut up.
No, I'm standing my ground on this one. That's a candy bar. A regular chocolate bar is not a candy bar. But if it's got candy in it,
What's the candy in?
I thought it's Pop Rocks, isn't it?
What is the candy in?
A chocolate bar.
Yes.
But it's a candy bar.
So, okay, at what point does one Pop Rock in a Hershey's bar make it a candy bar?
Well, that seems
Is it just like if there's non-zero candy in a bar, it's a candy bar?
One Pop Rock in a chocolate bar seems like some kind of production error, and maybe they should be doing some nighttime maintenance on their machines.
Some quality assurance.
Because I don't think you should be having one Pop Rock.
One rogue Pop Rock.
In a non-Pop Rock related
Just a Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds.
You're just asking to get sued.
So we'll continue the how much candy maketh a candy bar debate another time. So at the Walmart in Tulalip, Washington, while Drew was very busy breaking every Mr. Beast bar because he's a domestic terrorist.
Fuck him. I don't care where that money's going to. Fuck him. Fuck Mr. Beast.
He gave 40,000 African children new heads.
And double AIDS.
Well, you got to balance it out.
Yeah.
I saw not far from the now broken Mr. Beast bars a Hershey's with popping candy because Pop Rocks is trademarked by someone else, I guess.
Aww.
Sad. The same way in every cooking show when they use Rice Krispies, they have to say, like, puffed rice cereal, and they can't say Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
It's great. It's my favorite thing. Or tomato-based condiment. I guess you can say ketchup.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be.
You just can't show the Heinz label.
Yeah.
But also, how do you feel about people who eat ketchup and it's not Heinz? It's insane, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're in a very desperate state.
Yeah.
I think you're eating Heinz or you're not having ketchup.
Yeah. You can eat Heinz or you can fuck off.
Yeah.
And also, like,
this is a Heinz inclusive podcast.
Yeah. Okay, the cat's out of the bag, guys. Heinz is our new sponsor.
That's who I was emailing. Was Heinz.
Yeah, you're on the wire with Pittsburgh, and we
got Heinz Ward.
We closed the Heinz deal.
Nice.
So I purchased a Hershey's with popping candy. So it looks like Pop Rocks and white chocolate is my understanding, which sounds to me fun. I've got the.
You're gonna die, aren't you?
I'm not great.
I'm not good.
Yeah, and I purchased it and then left it in my car, and then we slept in the Airbnb while it was 147 degrees Fahrenheit overnight.
Yep.
And
outside though.
Yes.
Inside it was delightful.
Inside was nice. And it along with my king-sized Milky Way fudge, both lost structural integrity. But I kept it to see how it reconstituted. So I have both that one and a fresh one I found in on this side of the border in one of many import snack shops. And took that home, put it right in the fridge until today. So we'll see how always solid Hershey stacks up against definitely a different state of matter at one point.
Correct.
Hershey. And if when we owe them we can't tell the difference, then great. Then hats off to Hershey, I say. So you open them. While I make a note that I'm going to forget. Oh, they've melted here. They melted here because it's hot.
No.
No?
Because it's sitting behind
Oh, no!
Feel it.
Oh, they're fucking liquid. Put them in the fridge. Experiment over. Put them in the fridge.
Well, the middle's fine.
Put them in the fucking fridge.
All of this is fine.
Get out of my room.
Well, first of all, you're the one that put them behind the laptop.
Get
so
out.
don't get mad at me.
I don't even think you should come back. Just get out. Just stay by the fridge. I'll do the rest of the show. I'm so mad right now. This is the worst day of my life. God damn it. What's it take to get an unmelted Hershey bar? Put them in the freezer. Fuck.
We're just a bunch of fucking
We're
clowns. Just dumb fucking clowns doing a stupid podcast.
It's a dance and we're clowns.
Just fucking idiots. Didn't even think like, oh, that's where the heat from the laptop comes. That's where the fan is.
Big Korean Gamer Boy laptops don't create heat.
That's so funny. So stupid.
So stupid.
Well, I guess all the eating's done.
I guess the eating's done. What'd you think about Barbenheimer?
Are
we just going to read our reviews?
I don't want to read my Barbie one because I think it'll take 45 minutes.
You want to do an abridged version of your Barbie review? People will get the...
Here's what I did. I typed up feet in all caps with an exclamation mark.
And
then I copied it.
Yeah.
And then I pasted it like 20 times. Then I copied that. And I pasted it like 15 times. Then I copied the whole thing. And then just did it one more time. So
we're talking roughly 20 times 15 times 2. We're looking at 600.
Yes.
That's right. 20 times 15 times 2. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Still good. Still got it.
Yes. I gave it 5 because whatever. It was not as good as I was expecting it to be, considering people were talking up the hype.
But it was what you predicted your rating to be.
Correct. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, should we do... It doesn't really matter. We did Oppenheimer first.
Yep.
In 70mm IMAX Spectacular.
As God intended.
Where it started exactly at the showing time. JK, they started at 10 minutes late because they're cowards.
Yeah. There were very specific instructions that it will start at 2 o'clock sharp because there are no trailers that were...
Or commercials lead-ins
that are also in 70mm IMAX, so it's just going to be the movie. It's just
the movie. And we got there, we were all set up, people were still sort of coming in, and then...
And before we went in, we did say... Shay, who was with us, said... if it doesn't start at 2 o'clock, I'm just going to start yelling.
Just going to start yelling. Because I know it's supposed to start at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
One of the nerdy loser supervisors who works at a Cineplex.
Who... Look, maybe...
Gun to your head. What were their pronouns?
Oh, it was a he, him.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Well, I mean, there's only 2. and he didn't look like a she, her.
Well, I'm glad that we're so late in the podcast that very few people are still listening. So that's good.
We haven't crossed the 4 hours 15 threshold.
No,
yet.
But we're about to break the 2-hour threshold, so we should probably move faster here.
Yeah. Okay, maybe no one at the theater is a good public speaker.
Probably.
But I can tell you that he was not a good public speaker.
No, because he repeated the same thing 3 times in a row?
And he was kind of a mushmouth.
A little bit, yeah.
I caught like every second word.
Yeah, I think also too is just like people were walking past him as he was talking,
I will say it's less than ideal public speaking conditions.
Yes, but I believe he said we're really glad that everybody came here. We really appreciate it. We really hope you have a good time, and we just want to let you know that we're really glad and happy that everybody came here today, and we hope you have a great time seeing the movie. Yeah. And then kind of a mumble and we're just really glad that everybody's here to see the movie. And
it was like thing, mumble, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And then, please turn your phones all the way off. I'm like, no, I'm just going to have the restraint to not look at my fucking phone in the movie because I'm not a girl. Or have a girl's name.
Turn your phone off, not silent, or we'll pull your hair up but not out.
Because if they do, they'll turn to bones.
And bones is their money. Sometimes.
And the worms are their dollars.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think the experience of seeing something in IMAX was is always cool.
It's cool.
I don't know that it needed to be 70 millimeter film stock. It probably would have been the same movie, not in 70 mil.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
I don't think there was anything in it that was so... Some of the visuals were really cool.
Yeah. I think we could have seen it in fake IMAX in Richmond and achieved the same experience.
Probably. Yeah, right? Yeah. Exactly. So, I don't know that it was this amazing spectacle that you need to see in 70 millimeter IMAX.
Yeah.
And that's just the thing that, like, those very specific top level directors who are like...
And Christopher Nolan fucking got him! Boom!
Podcast over. We're not even doing the rest of it.
Sorry, anime heads.
They're such nerds for not only film, but for the people that worship them, that they're like, I'm only going to film this movie for specifically IMAX and 70 millimeter.
Yeah.
Because that's the way God intended movies to be seen. And then everybody else is just going to see them on a afternoon in a regular theater after the movie's been out.
Fucking phone.
After the movie's been out for like 6 weeks. But I don't know that it was specifically that. I thought it was good, not great. I thought there was a lot of talking. It's a real talkie.
It's a talkie.
If you're thinking this is going to be not a talkie, it's a talkie.
It's a talkie for sure.
But we've said this before, like when we were doing like best of rebooking the Oscars or redoing the Oscars, and then the best of the decades and stuff. It's very much performances and visuals movie.
Yeah,
and then the actual plot and storyline is fine. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't think it was so amazing that I'm like, oh, I'm so interested in all this technical science talk they're doing, or this conversation he's having with this character that in 20 minutes he has the kind of same conversation with a different person with the same information.
Who will Oppenheimer cheat on his wife with next?
I don't know, but I mean it's gonna be Florence Pugh for a lot of it. Also, like Oppenheimer gets all this credit for doing all of this stuff, but that was just because he was the project leader. But like the other guys were actually the ones that figured out most of the science.
Yeah, which they sort of addressed in the movie. They said like, you stopped being a physicist a while ago. You're a politician.
You're a politician. Yeah. Because like Benny Safdie, like
Safdie's the man.
He like figured out a bunch of the problem stuff.
Well, he figured out the next level that they didn't even want to go
exactly.
to. He did the better bomb.
Yeah, and like. All the other
like, yo, kiloton, bitch. It's like, got megatons over here, motherfucker.
Megatons. But yeah, like fucking I'm glad that they touched on that stuff. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, for me, it was all performances, right?
There were a lot of really good performances and by white men,
by white, sometimes Jewish men.
This was a white men movie, and you don't get a lot of those anymore. And it's nice sometimes.
Well, it's
nice sometimes.
It's just nice that it's historically accurate.
Yeah.
There were no, like, non-binary black people working on the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
There were no lesbian women who were secretly discovering the mathematics of this bomb, right? Like, it was just white heterosexual men who were maybe Jewish, sometimes had just
changed their names to be less Jewish.
Yeah, some completely like lush of a wife who you can't stop cheating on.
And it's not because white men are better. Maybe some white men are better, but it's because that's the only people we let do it. That's just how we did it, and it worked.
It worked. And I think a lot of the good performances like were from the characters around who were like, you know, like not main focuses of the movie, but did like a really great job. And they're like actors that maybe you don't pay attention to, like other than bad Terminator movies and the one Planet of the Apes movie that I really like what the fuck has Jason Clarke done that anybody thinks is good?
A little movie called The Good Serenity.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Andrew.
I forgot he's stepdad in that.
He's mean stepdad in Good Serenity.
Okay, I rescind my comment.
Thank you.
Jason Clarke is the best actor alive.
He's also in the Pet Sematary remake.
Sure.
He was actually in every movie for like 6
Yeah,
months.
he was. They really tried to make him
In
a
like
thing,
2019.
and then it just like didn't go anywhere.
Well, it's because he's not attractive.
Yeah, and also, is he
Damn.
Australian?
He might be.
I think he's Australian.
It just occurred to me that Nolan's not the caster, but he's the director.
Australian.
So he has a hand in it. But like, Nolan cast a lot of ugly people. Good for him.
But that's because people in the 40s
Were ugly. Yeah. But like Jason Clarke, ugly. Benny Safdie, one of the ugliest. Dane DeHaan, I wish he wasn't in the movie, but any way you slice it, ugly.
Hate Dane DeHaan.
And then who was the other guy? Who's the guy that looks a bit like Jimmy Simpson but isn't? He was Fuchs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think I can tell you what his
that guy's ugly too.
fucking name is.
A lot of ugly guys. Shout out to the number of ugly people in Oppenheimer.
Klaus Fuchs.
That's the one.
Christopher Denham.
Oh, that rings a bell.
He was in.
You've seen him. You've all seen him.
He's in Argo. Fuck Yourself.
Sure.
Shutter Island. Your favorite, Charlie Wilson's War.
Now we're talking.
But yeah, Jason Clarke was in the Devil All the Time, Pet Cemetery, Serenity, First Man.
So many.
Winchester.
Ooh.
Everest. The bad Terminator movie, or one of the bad Terminator
like
movies.
in 18 months.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Great Gatsby, Zero Dark 30, White House Down, Lawless, all within the span of like 3 years.
Yeah.
Or 4 years. Like,
yeah, crazy.
I will say I kind of like Everest, but it's not very eventful.
Does his face play the mountain?
Yeah, it does actually. His chin is K2.
Oh, so his face plays the whole Himalayas.
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, I thought it was all performance based. Like, I thought Jason Clarke was really great. I thought RDJ was. I mean, if RDJ does not,
I was gonna
get
say
a fucking Oscar.
I would
for
like
this movie,
to Oscar nominate RDJ right now.
kidding me?
He was excellent.
And like early on, I kind of hated Emily Blunt. I was like, she's kind of ugly now, and she's not that great. But by the end, I had really come around on like,
which is a real testament, because like by default you do hate all women. So anyone that
well, that's supposed to hate every woman in the movie. That's the whole point. Living in the 30s and 40s must have been so cool.
That was a very good Tim Robinson-esque.
Yeah. Thank you. But man, living in the 30s and 40s must have been so great.
Oh,
you can just
the dream.
Say whatever the fuck you want to a woman. You can hit her if you want.
She doesn't have your martini ready.
You can punch her in the tummy and she loses the baby and she can't do anything about it.
Nope.
It was great. It's best time.
Yeah.
Best time to be a white man.
The economy was booming.
You get to make a bomb that murders hundreds of thousands of innocent Japanese people. Sick.
Not one military death.
Nope.
Exclusively civilian.
0. Not even like reserves.
Yeah.
There was nobody in the town. It was just old women and children. All dead. Just evaporated into nothing. Their shadows burned against the walls of buildings.
That's crazy that happens.
I know.
That's a real thing that happens.
Bam.
And they said like their striped clothes got burned onto their skin.
Yeah.
That shit's nuts.
It's crazy.
That's a good bomb.
This is the best kind of bomb. You know what, Benny? Your H-bomb wouldn't have done that.
Oh, I would have done it better.
No, but it would have just like woof, gone.
That's true. You wouldn't have gotten cool artistic stuff like shadows burned on.
You wouldn't have got the visuals. How would you have made Grave of the Fireflies then?
That's true. It'd just be nothing.
Nothing.
That's true. We wouldn't be eating these candies right now.
No, we would not.
If Safdie as Teller had his way. Where's Penn? He's the better one anyway.
He is.
I love an outspoken atheist to the point it's so annoying you want to start becoming Christian.
A little bit.
Like,
did you think
Penn? I agree, but shut up.
Talk about more stories about how you had midgets and a chimpanzee at your party, and the midget tried to rip the chimpanzee's face, or the chimpanzee tried to rip the midget's face off.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Did you think that Murphy was good?
Yes.
Yeah, I was torn. I think there were parts where I was kind of like...
I think he did a good job. There's a little too much Thousand Island staring, but but maybe you would be staring a lot too if you had created the most destructive weapon the world had ever seen.
Well, it would have been second if you just listened to Benny. But yeah, I thought he was really good. I thought his like they didn't make him seem
Also, Cillian Murphy, ugly.
very ugly.
Yeah.
They didn't make him seem like I imagine they made him seem very much like the real guy, because it's very easy to make him seem arrogant or seem like he's too brilliant, but like that wasn't him. And then he immediately was regretful of his decision.
Yeah.
So, or of like what happened with the bomb, because obviously there's a big part of it it wasn't their decision to drop the bomb.
Yeah.
They had no say in the matter.
Like, oh, Mr. Oppenheimer, did you not consult on, in fact, where in Japan to drop the bomb? Yes, I did. Oh, so when did you start feeling bad about it all of a sudden? Oh, probably when those hundreds of thousands of people died. Probably around then is where I started having perhaps some pangs of remorse.
Yeah.
So that's Oppenheimer was good.
Yep.
I'll read my reviews for both.
Okay.
Oppenheimer. The vibrant pink color palette was refreshing, and I loved the funny original songs. Barbie. I thought it was so mean when they blew up Japan.
As I stated, my Barbie one was nothing but the word feet 600 times.
Feet.
My Oppenheimer one was, imagine how amazing the German anime would have been if they had just gotten the bomb together a few months earlier. Germanime.
Yeah.
Just blonde-haired, blue-eyed characters whose names are Satoshi.
Kendo Nagasaki.
Yeah. Hiroshima Nagasaki. The greatest Japanese film director of all time.
Yeah, Germanime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the bomb was to fight the Nazis, and then by the time the bomb was done, the Nazis had surrendered, and Japan was fucked.
Yeah.
Japan was going to surrender the next day regardless.
Yes.
And then they dropped 2 atomic bombs on them. Just to play with their new toy.
Just to flex their muscles.
To play with their new toy. And to show Russia what's what.
Is this queer?
Is this queer?
Is this queer?
Yeah.
No, USA. It's not queer. It's murder. It's genocide. And yeah, and of course, like, obviously history is always written by the heroes, or by the victors. But, like, what if the victors are just genocidal maniacs? And they're like, well, yeah, they deserved it. I mean, look what they did to Pearl Harbor. Oh, you mean they blew up a bunch of military aircraft and prevented you from being able to travel across the ocean?
And 8 people died?
And 8 people died. And then what? The retaliation of that is to just massacre innocent civilians? Yeah, that's pretty much what we're thinking.
I think so.
Oh, okay. That's definitely not psychotic, but I love the portrayal of Harry Truman as just a flamboyant gay Southerner.
Yeah, like old school effeminate Southerner. Love it.
He'd have the funniest line in the movie, though.
Yeah.
He'd have the funniest line in the movie.
Yeah, he and Oppenheimer had a meeting of the minds, and Truman did not care for Oppenheimer's opinions, and upon the final disagreement, he was issued out by the I don't know, chief of staff or something. Yeah. And as the door is closing, you can hear gay ass Truman in the Oval Office say, "Never let that crybaby in here again." Yeah, really funny. More important question: who's your favorite Barbie?
Well, I'll tell you who my favorite Barbie is. Is it one of the 600-ish white blonde-haired Barbies that they've made in the history of the doll?
Uh-huh.
Or would it be the 40-ish non-white blonde-haired Barbies that they exclusively made and put in this movie and ignored all of the rest of history?
You think so? Proportionally, you don't think the Barbies were represented
I think
properly?
I think somebody who was in charge of directing the movie maybe wanted to not get in trouble for doing a bunch of white Barbies and said, how many black Barbies have there been? Oh, 3? I'm going to put 19 in the movie and you can just kind of deal with it.
Yeah.
And hey, how about plus-sized Barbies? Well, we've never made those, so okay.
I bet they have.
I'm gonna do 2 of them, and they're gonna be attractive to the Kens.
Yes.
But only
A certain type of Ken. And then
I'm gonna look up right now. Has there been fat Barbie?
There's definitely been a fat Barbie.
You're a fat Barbie.
And then taking it even a step further, and the only thing that kept this from being a 10 for me was there's a minor gaffe in the movie that I should probably put in the IMDb on goofs and gaffes. It looks like they accidentally cast one of the Kens as a Barbie.
Okay, there's been a plus size Barbie.
Yeah.
She is nowhere near the size of the woman cast to play her. That's plus size.
Oh, that's plus size. So plus size Barbie is
hips Barbie. All hips Barbie.
Yeah, she's literally still underweight.
This is not real, but I love it.
Real ass plus size Barbie?
Oh, it's so good. That's a bad picture though. Krispy Kreme Barbie.
Nice.
Now that's in the movie.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme Barbie is
Krispy Kreme Barbie's in the movie. Oh,
Yeah.
She's got a double chin and everything. It's so good. Oh, and sorry, it's not plus size Barbie. It's curvy Barbie.
Well, yeah, because it's literally not plus size.
Yeah, but like this curvy Barbie is like, let's say 135, 140 pounds. Curvy Barbie in the movie, you know, she could be.
She's pushing 2.5 bills.
She could be a light heavyweight.
Yeah, she'd have to.
She could fight Randy Couture.
She could cut to 205.
She could cut to 205
Yeah.
easy.
She's not walking around at 205.
No, that's not. Yeah, her walking around weight
236.
Yeah, significantly higher.
Yeah.
And at one point when they pair the Barbies and Kens up in a romantic sort of like thing, they very much pair the large Barbie up with the black Ken. Because they know science.
Oh, they know.
If there's one thing they know, it's science.
Yeah. I can't believe there were horses in both movies. Adam was so happy.
Adam got spoiled. Not a single cat.
No.
At all.
Yeah, big horse had his dirty hooves in both movies, especially Barbie. Barbie might have had more horses than men.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was nuts. I got really mad. That's why I gave my lowest rating ever, 7 thumbs up.
Just one goddamn cat.
Oh, not a cat to be seen in either movie. Forget about it.
Hate it.
Hate it. Want to talk about anime?
I guess that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? That's the whole point of doing this episode?
I believe that is the content of this podcast. Oh, we got the 2 little things that we can do also. Pull it up on the monitor.
No, we don't have time for this. we are already at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
We're good at...
No, we don't have time for this.
It's been paid for.
Doesn't...
Someone paid $2 for this.
No, we don't have time for it.
Tulika paid $2 for this.
No, $2 is not enough money.
Pull it up.
You got a phone in front of you. You pull it up.
It's a tiny screen. We're not going to watch a thing on a tiny screen. Pull up EOS shaving cream commercial furry. And make terrible sounds with your microphone.
That's in protest to you. What am I looking on YouTube?
Yeah.
What words did you just say to me that I didn't hear? that I was mad at you.
You were busy yelling about. EOS shaving cream commercial furry should get you where you need to be. And pivot it towards me.
No. You didn't say shit about pivoting.
Pivot.
Well, I don't know. There's a bunch of commercials. Which one is it?
It's the one that looks furry.
I mean, none of them look furry. There's one with a cat.
I mean, it's probably the one with a cat then.
Or is it this one? Let me hover over it and see what the video does. EOS shaving cream commercial furry.
Yeah.
None of this has furry in it, unless it's like a late TF.
I mean, I found it before. It shouldn't be that. Look. It's literally the first video that comes up when I search it on Google.
On Google.
Yeah.
Well, I said YouTube, you fucking piece of shit. Just telling you.
Make me so mad. There's a YouTube link and a Shoot Online link.
I'm gonna click on the Shoot Online one.
Okay, let's see what Shoot Online has to...
No, I don't trust that.
Probably shouldn't. Shootonline.virus.
.ru.
I think that's implied with the virus. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Okay.
These days, I would never leave the house without wearing my human.
Not bad.
Humans have always wanted to wear me as a coat. But now that they're using EOS shave cream to get extra soft skin,
EOS.
I thought to myself,
5-digit paw.
what's
Nice.
stopping me from wearing them? That's how I met Margot here.
I'm getting college credit for this.
You are? Skin so soft, even soft things think you're soft.
Pretty good. So we got like a big old fox bitch.
Regular human-sized fox bitch.
Like good fursuit look, but like animatronic fursuit,
Sort
or
of.
yeah. There's a good behind shot with tail action. Then we got him like a close up sitting on a couch by a fire. With a proper anthro 5-digit paw. A lot of people are gonna fight me on that. It should be 4. Shut your fucking mouth.
I agree. Shut your fucking mouth.
Still thumbs. And the deal, the crux of the commercial is skin so soft, foxes will be jealous. So foxes are wearing people, but alive people, as like
nope.
fox.
Don't like it. Should have been dead.
What are those called? Mufflers.
A muffler.
Stoles?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the thing, you know, when you wrap a goddamn dead fox around you, but it's an alive human on a fox.
Should be dead.
And pretty good. Then they
Also,
cut.
show me your tits.
Then the bitch being warned says, "I'm getting college credit for this," and then they cut to presumably a Guy Fawkes. It's Guy Fawkes Day. Must be November 5th. A Guy Fawkes wearing a guy who is not getting college credit for it, and there's a mild implication that he's getting brutally raped.
Well, it's about the implication.
It's about He's not. The fox isn't going to do anything.
No,
but the
implication.
Yeah. That was fun and pretty good looking foxes, and definitely slutty, because if there's one thing we know, it's foxes are sluts.
Huge sluts. Just a bunch of whores.
And then the one other thing is Limp Bizkit Dreamcast promised us an undetermined amount of money to talk about Brian Butterfield.
Okay.
Should we do that, or should we do that later? If we've...
We're at 2 hours and 22 minutes, man. You're the one that said people are going to stop listening, and we still haven't even talked about anime.
Let's talk about anime a bit, then. We'll, Limp Bizkit, send us some money, and we'll decide how much Brian Butterfield we'll talk about.
I mean, we could do if you send us enough money, we could do an entire episode about Brian Butterfield.
True.
And the guy who did the Brian Butterfield diet for real.
That's right.
So we could do an entire episode.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So, balls in your court, LBD. President LBD. President Lyndon Baines Dreamcast. We're due for a good one.
Oh, that was good.
2000s ghost stories.
But with 2006 or
2007-ish English dubbing.
English dubs.
So this is brought to us by Nathan.
Doxed.
Who paid for the first 5 episodes of Ghost Stories. Hey, Scott, I haven't given you money since Oscars 2021. Where the fuck you been? It's been 2.5 years, first of all. Since Oscars 2021, I think. You can name drop me as Nathan or Nautess, whichever you prefer. How about both? Anyway, here's some money to rub over Drew. I haven't rubbed you yet, so remind me after the pod, okay. Drew. The first 5 episodes of the dub of Ghost Stories. You can find it on Amazon Prime. I found it elsewhere, so I could download it and put it on a flash drive. It will tickle your pickle with all the R slurs and horny kids. If people want to jump
it sure did for Scott.
If people want to jump on the train to buy more, that would be great. Love you both. Antifa Catboy then caught wind of this and said, how could you request this without episode 9? Who then himself paid for episode 9. So we watched episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. If anyone else, or the same people, I don't want to limit anyone, would care to pay for us to watch episodes 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, by all means, go ahead. PayPal.me/NotScottHenson, and your wish is our command. But until then, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So the deal is that a girl and her younger brother are going to a new school.
If you had said to me, was that a boy or a girl, I would not have been able to tell you.
The younger
brother.
It's a boy.
But like I literally was like, that could be either.
Here's how I know it's not either. Because there are numerous references in
Huge
episode 9, thanks Antifa Catboy, that he came in his pants.
Yeah, that's true, but that's still gross. Also,
he's like 6 years old.
Episode 1, I didn't know that, so...
Yeah. So yeah, they go to a new school, and there's a new schoolhouse, and then an old condemned schoolhouse, and it's full of fucking ghosts. just a ghost in every room for all 31 flavors. Every day of the month, there's a ghost, and we just gotta deal. And they keep fucking going in the haunted schoolhouse. You just leave it alone. If they had never gone in, would nothing have happened?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Cat. They would just have a normal dead cat.
Yeah.
And
no, I think they'd have a normal. Oh, I guess the cat could. Oh, I guess that's what got them there. First day of school, the younger brother takes the cat to school because he's lonely, and then the cat jumps out of his bag and goes into the old schoolhouse, and that's what gets him there the first time. And then they assemble a crew that of idiots who just keep going into the old schoolhouse and having to deal with ghosts.
Yeah.
There's the girl. There's her 6-year-old brother who comes in his pants.
Just dropping loads.
There's the neighbor boy
who's a creep.
Cannot stop talking about her panties
or her tits later.
Or her tits later.
Talks to her tits later.
And then his friend that he's mean to, who is Jewish and maybe gay
and has DSLs.
Is drawn so insanely, and not like any other character in the show besides his parents, who have the same DSLs. and like thick let's call them New York accents, but not that one, the other one. Woody Allen movie accents.
Yeah.
And and that's and then an evangelical Christian girl. Which the Jewish boy and the Christian girl, not sure they're that in the Japanese version.
Probably not.
I'm thinking no.
Probably not.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of just references to places in America where they go for a vacation. Okay, so the deal with this, and the reason people want us to watch the dub, is because the voice actors are keeping to the general plot.
Yeah, but they are
fucking around.
They're just having fun.
They're having a
There's
good
a payday
time
for them, and they're just like, let's just dick around.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay us no matter what.
We got R slurs, we got F slurs, and we got weird topical 2007 references, even though it's a because
Charlie Sheen.
I assumed the dub was done relatively the same time as the show, but there were so many references that happened way after the year 2000. I'm like, oh, this was a later thing.
This is a much later thing.
So, yeah. So my first note, all caps, this fucking theme song. I know this song because I'm a weeb.
Yeah.
No, because it was a Catgirl Wrestlers theme song. It was the now retired Ice Ribbons Nico Nita, her theme song.
Oh, okay.
Which I have I had on my iPod. Now I have gone from iPod to phone regrettably.
Brag.
It's very sad, but
brag.
Yeah, Grow Up by Hysteric Blue. Fucking banger of a J-pop song. Love it. And also, I think there's Cat Butthole in the opening.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There definitely is.
So yeah, so as they're going to the new school, the kids say like their only concern about the new school, not like, oh, am I going to make friends? Am I going to do this? Does it have modern bathrooms? Number one and only concern. I'm
concerned about that.
Modern
sometimes.
bathrooms as opposed to what?
Well, you find
a
out,
hole, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I halfway through my notes for episode 1. Oh. It actually is a hole. Modern bathrooms are a legitimate concern.
Yep. That's where you wash your butthole with a cup full of water.
Yep.
Like in India.
You know it'll be smelling crazy in there. Oh yeah. So pretty quickly I realized like what the deal is. I'm like, oh, they're definitely having fun with this dub. I don't think the original line was, when this bitch kicks it, I'm moving to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not.
So the deal is so the first episode they happen upon a ghost, and then
they get locked in.
They got locked in,
and then they're like running around trying to find a way out, and just a bunch of random spirits and stuff start appearing.
Yeah. And they fuck with them, and then like a major spirit appears, and the deal with the girl and her little brother's mom is she's dead, and implied to be a lesbian. What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like an added by
it is
English
right.
people.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Her dead mother?
Yeah, why would her dead mother?
What's...
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
They're literally just fucking around. Like anything that doesn't directly affect the plot, they'll just say. Which is fun. Respect, honestly. So so the last ghost they encounter, they find her dead gay mom's ghost book, because I guess her mom was a ghost hunter conveniently.
But they didn't know that.
And they didn't know. This is all news. And it just it's the book that solves every every conflict in the entire show. It's like, oh, here's this ghost, this is what you say, this banishes the ghost, dunzo. So they did that with this one, but this first one didn't go exactly to plan. The ghost, instead of being banished to the netherworld, it went into their cat, and now their cat's their cat's just a talking son of a bitch.
Yeah. A real motherfucker.
Yeah. And then then every successive episode is just banishing a different ghost, and they seem to get banished, as you said, extremely easily.
Yeah, like the answer is immediately in the book.
Yeah.
And all it is just having this one chant.
Yeah.
Of like either the spirit's name.
Yeah. Or just go to sleep.
Or go to sleep.
Get back in the toilet.
Okay, done.
Don't. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? Well, look at you.
I mean, it's a pretty bulletproof argument. Oh. Well, look at you. Yeah. So yeah, and basically each episode is 21 minutes of fucking around with the ghost.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes of remembering you have the book, turning to the right page in the book
immediately,
and then
within seconds,
and then successfully banishing the ghost.
Gone.
Yeah, it's great. I did like that the title of episode 2 was "A Hand Reaches Out from the Toilet."
Yep.
Accurate. That's what that
literally
ghost
what it
was. This is also very much a Ghostbusters situation in which it's more monsters than ghosts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like ghost is a real loose term.
Yeah,
because it's like spirits or ghouls.
Yeah,
little tiny ghouls,
little green ghouls.
Yeah,
specters.
Yeah.
And
banshees.
Sure. Minotaurs.
Wendigos.
I just wrote down more things that definitely weren't in the original script. For example, total chub material, which one child was saying about another child. Yep. Let's be clear. No one in this is close to of age.
The oldest, the evangelical Christian girl is 14.
Tops. Yeah.
And then the rest of them are younger than
the rest of them are 11 and 12, and the younger brother's 6.
Is 6, yeah.
Yeah. And comes in his pants on the reg.
Yeah. And then also like
which they then acknowledge is too young to be coming in your pants.
Yep, correct.
But he's an early bloomer, I guess.
And then the third episode is when they find the what they think is the wishing stairs.
Yes.
Right? And then when her wish is like, oh, I wish that I would just grow like huge tits.
Yeah.
And then the neighbor boy goes, and I wish that I could grope them.
Yeah.
And then like that's sexual assault number one.
Yep.
But then like there's reference later of her like she's like, well, clearly it didn't work because I'm still flat as a board. And he goes, I'm never gonna get to grope those tits or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, episode 2 was Toilet Ghost, which at the end of the episode had an implication that elementary school detention operates under prison rape rules. Like, yo, he's a goner in detention. Those older kids are gonna chew him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then episode 3 was like the school play, and these cursed in a great way that you could have taken advantage of, you fucking idiots. Stairs that if you sit on the 4th stair in the staircase, whatever you fucking say comes true.
Yeah.
How about say something awesome?
I would like to be a snow leopard, please.
How about free tiger, please.
Yeah.
Tiger me, please. Tiger me up.
Yeah.
Tiger me up. Tiger me down.
Nope.
Yeah. No, just wishing for just idiots in the play wishing for the lead to die so the understudy could step in. Okay, and lots of implications that the lead in this play slept his way to the role. Numerous casting couch jobs. Oh, P.S. The lead in this, like everyone else, is a child. He's a middle school child, and the implication made 4 or 5 times in this one episode is that he fucked the right drama teachers to be the lead in the school play.
Yeah.
That's not okay. No, don't argue with me on this. There's a lot of things that are okay. This is not okay. I let it go for 2 episodes, and then I wrote the fucking lips on the Jewish one.
Oh yeah, those are some DSLs, baby.
They're great. They're drawn completely differently than anyone else's mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know what that decision was, and that's not an English voice actor's fucking around. That's how it's drawn in Japan.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but everybody who draws Japanime is kind of racist.
Yeah, that's true.
When have you ever seen an anime that doesn't have at least like one very racist looking character?
Yeah, that's actually extremely true.
Yeah.
I do not remember the content. I think someone just commented on the weather, and someone said, "Thanks, White Al Roker."
Yep,
implying that the kids are white.
Yep, like
it's strange.
That's a bold statement.
It is. And I think it took till episode 3 to drop our first R word.
Yes.
But from there on, we started dropping them.
Oh, it was like every third line of dialogue.
It's raining.
What are you? What are you? A retard?
Yeah. Episode 4 was it like no, that's episode 5. What was episode 4? I only wrote non-plot related things. Here are my 4 notes for episode 4. Dude really likes this bitch's panties. A time before having a fat ass was good.
Yeah.
Quoting someone saying Scott Stapp rocks because there was some sort of Creed reference.
There was a Creed reference.
That was cool. And then one of the funniest lines of the whole thing, the little brother was it was the music one. Right. Where if you hear this ghost play Furry Lee's 4 times in ever, I guess, then you just die. Yeah. And the main girl heard it once, and then her little brother was scared she would hear it more and die. Legitimate concern. And then she's like, no, forget it. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna die. It's fine. And then she says, why are you still crying? And then he says, because these pajamas are gay. So that was fun. And then like the sports day one, which had the other content. The best lines episode 9. So these are the bronze and silver best lines in the series. So the little brother is getting bullied, and they're trying to help him out. Like, hey, like, you know what? Why don't you toughen up, or why didn't you kill him with kindness, or why didn't you run away? And then the boy took a little bit of time away from ogling a miner's panties to it was the the Jewish friend first said, you should follow Gandhi's path and show kindness to your enemies, thereby turning them into friends. And then Panty Guy says, you're a fag and you should join the football team.
Yes. Yes.
Which, honestly, sound advice.
It's pretty perfect.
Yeah, so then, like, the little brother starts, like, training running for sports day. And the Panty Guy becomes his coach. And some of the motivation he offers to get the boy to run faster, which is ultimately done much better by a ghost of a dead runner, is faster. Think of a big black man chasing you. That's a real thing that someone decided to say on television.
Yes, that is true.
So that was cool. So the ghost in that one was 'cause some of them are ghosts of people and some of them are monster ghosts. There's no consistency to the type of ghost. And this one was a ghost of, like, a kid who is, like, an athlete who had a friend who also, like, got into running but wasn't good, but goddamn tried his hardest. And then his friend died, and then he got pissed off and then started stealing people's feet, as you do,
of course.
And in talking about how his friend was killed, a car accident, must have been hit by an old Chinaman.
Chinaman.
That's another thing that was really said on this show.
Yes, it was.
You should, guy, if you're listening and you like what you hear, you should watch this show. This is pretty fun.
And if you like it, you should pay us to
watch the rest of it. Because we got this big gap between 5 and 9. First of all, we don't know what happened.
Yeah. Who's to say?
We got no context for 9, except that it's really funny and we understand why Antifa Catboy paid specifically for us to watch this episode. So my first note on this one is, I'm sorry, did they just imply that a 6-year-old boy came in his pants? And then a couple more times throughout the episode. So this was like the Pet Cemetery episode.
Yep.
The weird animal girl, but not the cool kind.
Not the cool kind.
Who's the president of the fucking raising animals on school property club? We don't really have an equivalent to those here. But it's that. And I guess her favorite bunny had died, so she used the dark arts to bring him back to life because it was the only thing that loved her, and she wanted to marry the bunny. And I'm like, I like this.
I understand that.
I like this freaky girl. And and then the resurrected bunny is the ghost in this one, and it by night it monsters up and it murders people in the town, which is pretty cool. Way to go! It's a real Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
It is
little Wallace and little Gromit for you.
Wallace and or Gromit.
Yeah. And eventually they remember they have a book that
how are you supposed to remember that the book is the only thing that stops the monsters?
That foolproofedly 100% defeats every ghost and monster that they've come across.
Yep.
So they remember they have that, and they get rid of the bunny, and the girl says, as the bunny is being the monster ghost bunny is being vaporized, and then just a bunny skeleton falls on the ground, which is weirdly morbid. She says it could never work between us, not because you're a rabbit, because you're black. Which again, probably not in the original script, but respect. And what was even the context for that bit at the end about finishing inside of her?
Because they were at like the graveyard.
Yeah. And
they were like the graves of like a husband and wife or something, and I don't remember.
Yeah. It was strange. Yeah, but overall, like, pretty fun watch. I was not annoyed by it. I was not overstimulated by it, which is my one and only criteria for enjoying an anime. Am I overstimulated? No, then I like it. The end. That is the alpha and omega of me and my relationship with anime. Don't fooly-cooly me. I can't take it. I have an old brain.
We're not doing fooly-cooly ever again.
We should probably take a second pass at Foolish.
I don't think so.
How about
no?
How about another little revolutionary girl, Lutena?
No.
No.
How about Erased?
How about Erased every episode?
Done.
How about This Is an Erased
That's
podcast?
it.
Erased is so good. Guys, watch Erased. If we didn't hype Erased, I think we did hype it pretty well.
I think we did.
When we reviewed it, but it's great. It is a great series of that we need to check out the live
action one.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's already watched the live action one and they don't think it's very good,
Then tell
in
us.
which case you should be telling us that it's not very good so we can not watch it.
Or if you've watched it and it is good,
correct.
maybe
Pay
throw us a little cash to paypal.me/NotScottHenson, and maybe we could talk about it and say your name on the podcast when we talk about it.
Wouldn't that be special? Wouldn't you feel really good about yourself,
right?
If we said your name on the podcast because you gave us money to watch the live action Erased?
Yeah.
Somebody kill that dog.
I'm sweating. I'm drenched in sweat.
Well, good thing we're only at 2 hours and 45 minutes of a podcast we said we weren't going to take that long on.
I wanted low twos. This is high twos.
That's because you wouldn't shut the fuck up. Scott, I'm just telling the truth. People just want to hear me say mean things to you.
You've
And
heard
if
me.
you would just shut the fuck up and stop talking so much about your stupid Barbie review that is genuinely very funny, and I'm glad that you did it. Then we would have been done
hours ago.
Yeah, we would have been done in 2 hours instead of almost 3. Do you want to talk for another 15 minutes? See if we can really push the limits?
Nope.
Fine.
Shut her off. I've had enough. We stand trans Barbie.
I don't know if that's true. But...